kakra
and I'm say contract how many players need be sign here for M4 failure ni den bebre and I still my say jabbing so nam masu didi dramani and 9 ho a oje ne ho a enje kra
e jana kudu ne side
I say enam ne 9 ho say
e say na wo de nyendu ba bia
and she say ahyase
ne 9 ho endu ba bia
enti
ne 9 ho pe ne nam
enam ene yi de
wo na da che no
enam ne 9 ho
wo na mo da che no
enti say efoba
mo da che no
enti ya be hwe eno so kakra endo na wo kirem say e wo giosi pemiaza ho de dominance at Liverpool.
Yes.
And idea a baby or cry. So Liverpool and slotting in branch and a court without their iconic player, Mohamed Salah. If you come here, say no, maybe any game, no. Ama Liverpool supporters need be say, okay, let's support Anslo at this point. Now nobody is bigger than Liverpool Football Club. Indeed, anon sumun sem aba yebeshe. Minino nyansu enim say and Arsenal drokono and undoubtedly the biggest game this week, no, in the UEFA Champions League, Real Madrid against Manchester City. Now, head on, Alonso against Guardiola. The best game, no, na edion komo. Because na edena odinam, yam proper and you making sombra.
Yes, in Ram meeting kakra. Ti yegusua hwe make chance so say obeba fia you see I would advise make chance mono be a edu no mo de mo bom mo a ebeboa e futuo maka no
okay Bible crampon so na ewom Bible cramp so ewom omo say Micah 6:8 o say ya kade ya chiro nipa na yen so esuma ya som akwani ase nyina so no hwe na miki no so enyi ba akwa nche yensa because ya som pa asila na yeguso esuma ye hwe say ibetimi awe say nyankopon so beto nso pebi aba enti kwesi say meeting no last for how long
Indra me free meeting ase
because me no ntem tete by 2 p.m.
by 2 p.m. Nti me free meeting ase be almost 10 p.m. be 9:30
na dem muku nipa dwana na
I am free meeting ase nti
second marathon.
Yes,
marathon meeting. Back to back and answer one meeting.
No, back to back. I said now we corner. The venue was the same, but the actors were different.
Oh, okay. Now all the meetings now with him.
Yes.
And young fire whom bata more.
There be middle bata me. She can't get any bibia de meni bi. A man for no be and so yet boy more the be who afford for them.
Peter na pon okaze
Peter
okan say
o si sika nje tede mi ni bi na mo
Rafu kasem no kan say
silver and gold have I na but what I have give I thee
in the name
of Jesus Christ of Nazareth rise up and walk.
So na odiba say an empty sack cannot stand upright.
And then who na prince mami who
Asabe
no meti ya chewo.
But Indra the sound guy.
No, Indra na a buy really
funny. Okay, an empty sack. Because empty sack, you know, the charge a crown where they at this point. I don't know. For the first time,
I say, oh, now say, I point my hinu kakra
no.
Yeah, be a nine.
Okay.
Entina. That's not anything so no.
Opusani same. Entina. Na ediane sa
Indra
kwesi mo na mo wo aban mu na mo discuss asem ya na
asem be
we
Australia na no mo ni masembe Africana ya obetina aeroplane mu 18 hours enukura no nipa bi atumi di mechi akọ World Cup eba ayeba bebo afifufura ayeba be wure mu yi yeah, be born in America. And no 7 hours spend away to America. No, semo percent manomo eko America. No munko bobra na sikebi embrefia to abane mami. Uye bebono awa paso. Uye bebono awa desase. Uye bebono awa Newtown. Now pese utukwa. Me pious me be ye we empia. Me di ube tukwai.
Ora Pius Henam Hazide and Nana or Shabon. When we discuss here.
Yes.
Okay.
In the meeting, it looked like I was the only one who holds the view that government must try and take supporters to.
Okay. And what else to discuss here we are now?
I think that it is something I'll recommend. We are in a period that we are in a austere situation. Say, you have to build sports infrastructure in Ghana. Then, now you have to transport supporters and people all the way to America. So I can 5 multi-purpose parks in some of the communities for me. I believe, say, you Ghana for be in those areas. Find your own resources. We can facilitate your travel documents. There you go. And now we should mobilize from the corporates, possibly both private and public.
Okay, good. Mr. Kwesi Asempa, or a senior journalist, or you close to power. Or also na exclusively. Janeno Edin Commandra meetings bia oko remuna me jena dwen kakra no. Kwesi na mo de supporters be call.
Mono me jia me pese US be say me ko bi enti me do bi akọ oku question abusa ni ye
we are close to power
there be Mickey Charles ba on as a question no
okay
I will say ubusa no
Prince
but you know honestly I feel that and I want to be honest enye bibia na I was say babon
yes sure
but when the appropriate people come I'm sure that Touch na one of those people who come here now o ma be trim yeah there so sometimes o company for mu a
anya bibia na yeka
yes and I was say by me say me dey ba come to say me din say sad dey say bisua
baba see on this note you know I say o tread cautiously
ampa o say me din say me view be on issue na ko wa
we eni o megu ni tribune we
ba o say me dey na full steady say me din
the who eni o ma bia o ye din wo ho
yes
but the ebo o man ni dey untimi say wanu
nipa bebre ebre we nya ebre o enti we no enye say kwa di holidays o mam ka say we kwa di holidays o ye kwa support o man no you could na ye nan so support 90 minutes we are back to Ghana abaye adwuma
no
enti but in the course of in the
you tell him bra na what say ma
in the course nyina kra na me wo
o sir okay owura papa efie boko there
bibia boko
efie boko
nyame adom bibia boko
okay fine Andrea na onti apo
enyame na mente
oh okay baby boy
yes
that's why you okay
o Prince anymore okay you see that's why I always tell Prince
baby but you can't determine how someone feels
no how I feel no I'm just saying that Kele you busa sa tete whether amodi shey say umbusa na enye class eye no question abusa no say efie boko no you say because Kele no kwene say efie enye boko why bonya me mpa say bibia be boko
ono say efie boko una efie enye boko ono efie boko Prince efie boko
pacho efie boko
odomfo bi dom kra we okay
emu ade say
ampa emu akra so de
emu ade obi enchi mu
e ho mfa no na otena ka me say efie boko ha me njintum because wasum enjo
ebi bi so faith ni say o ka sempa e na sempa ba okay efie boko anti faith no
enye no okay wa udi e ya sempa e dia sempa ba da okay enti Kele bibia boko
good and then minim say ukran sem bebre
na asempa nsem o keka no see let nobody
ebiti me mpese jane brasisi a me pese at this point yeda nyankopon aseba nti si yeda onyankopon asea na enne no me pese obi a otie sisi a onfa na reho nto nchen na owo handkerchief na ontobi no ondi asaka kra bi si ye ba yede de aka nso ebeba papa na obeto nyum no ye frɛ no ahwenhwe din ni ye Yabuedu Junior Prince onimnyum to pa
Yabuedu Junior
unse eye Pentecostal praises ya bia
yes
unse ye nso openi makion ene ye nananom na te Pentecost
of course
e wasaman kese
enti we free mu na akọ di ba bi na oye yi
still am me home still
but ba bi e do to ye de oye den ya obekọ
I still enti mayenra hambra sisi a na ye hwese bibia yanda Yabuedu Junior say okay Prince Ababak Yabuedu nso na ode yafa echire kakra no na kwesi shawa samase ana prince na enhyase kwesi kwa na de ode ba na yendi nkomo nso a wotie no timi de wadwe nkyere ba Facebook na ya kenkan ama kama ndi kwesi hyase
according to when I'm understand no you see players football coach the late coach friend cast me and bia omitrim o see football here no akwese muchia inti players ewa fa technical team ewa fa and management enso ewa fa akwese muchia inti say muchia no enan ni bakubu a eya e ha adwen kakra we pro sport international for any the more the right holdings of House of Folk striker Hamza Issa. We communicate ma intercept, so I cannot vouch for its authenticity. Let me.
We see a pro sport international. Yes. Omo manage why.
Hamza Issa House of Folk striker.
Hamza Issa our heart.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm saying termination of contract of the employment.
Yes.
Hamza Issa passport number and no makata so.
Yes.
Into we pro for no omo
no, me intercept here. But because of the way your system is in there, no, the document can come out when it gets furore. People can come and say that letter, no. So I cannot vouch for its authenticity. Let me place that on record because we know how our system is. So we that crab or later no, because say and you know na outro. Yeah, when they feel that bashing no too much because this thing, the fact of the matter is that it will get serious bashing. For a young and boy, meba
Hamza no.
Yes, from Ashama, meba no Oba Rasni Ade Oba first season did very well.
Onimo.
Oh, now I mean, wow, be a Bobo Ashama, I unim. If I mean nimu, you know me.
No correct.
They
say onimo no nya se bia udin keke we bia oni we chia. Ya na make say udin you be anim.
Yes, I've met say because of me Crawford na
oba no contest ben you know.
Oh, I me ba say me didn't come me 24
okay, me fine.
Great. It is not that I played a significant role in his life. Okay, his footballing life, but someone that I love. In fact, but when he was a defender, near Dina or Bar, Kobaras near there. Me, the aim about this whole thing is that you see, has folk so power, Kelly. Has club and Esson. In your mind, and could you out to folk. 3 months, you two players, Nika, a come at the players, no. But me.
So 3 months into Mukana, is it a fact?
Oh, okay. Per this letter and from other sources that I've heard, I don't think that it is far from the truth.
Okay.
Because it is stated in this letter as well. So it's the reason India operated or terminated contract. You know. You see, the American say, I want to believe that this letter is not true. I want to believe that it is not true.
Because
my reason is that, Kelly, this is a young boy who is coming up. How to for club, no? Despite I'm telling you, no, club is so ye. So, me, in my lifetime, me who has to focus, players be a service club no with dedication. A club no, a sharp player na kwa, never in a course with year man. One of them, goalkeeper Benjamin Asare. At least in the past close to 1 year, but in the life as a son. But
Benjamin Asare situation, you can't say was somehow he came the season after a farmer.
Yes.
And any which way.
So Hamza on a young on situation it is even worse. But
Hamza joining her answer Benjamin Eba.
Oh yes. Hamza quite don't know about Auroras. But my point really is that I believe who free a team like Hearts to Fukumu, especially from the way the Hearts fans have treated you and Hearts team have treated you. There has not been any visible rancor between only Hearts team now. Now say a kankwa model amuncha kankwa there Kelly. I don't believe that even the tone of the letter and the approach is right. I feel that even if you have a contract, that's a management not a contract, only no contractor. Me, in my estimation, I feel that a proper say overcall. Toby, you see, I need to say no more idea. But see me and saying you play and want to be in China. Can you my idea my player?
No, but issues be say cry and do Toby and him CCA.
Yes, I
no, where's it? When no Toby was Frodo. Uncle from her baby, no on him management and couldn't call.
My for no money wait. They don't they
please.
No, let me say you the me
3 months. Pay the letter and if it is true, so I want to throw ya.
No, I don't put the I'm saying 3 months, but it's all because letter. I said that answer letter.
Yes, but you ensure 3 months. I say and yet to be level.
No, and yet, as I'm telling I cannot piano. What I'm saying is that you ensure 3 months. Per the laws, which could secure termination of your contract. Per statute, which secure termination to 3 months. But I'm saying that to take that decision, because this I'm taking, it's in line with law.
Yeah.
It's not of law, it's in line with law. But the me can law, the me can moral, and so use common sense to deal with issues. And to me, money in the manager now, me I can't be more and I say the lamoho. Because I know that even when I go to them, the issue will not be resolved. It's called Toby in Kasaho, 14th floor. Come say Toby. Say na adieno abedi menim. Menya contract bi o say ni say. He say 3 months ni me plans muntu mi ntu aneka. Toby me pese ye nyina ba bankrum na muditum na eden ye tomboy no. Na asumdie eba. I feel that with that kele ubenya inshira more. Change of terminate contract na plan go free. Ebasa club na one the platform for you to exhibit that no. Who di club na inya odi na bro. And a club like House of Folk, omo di amemene fini ade fi House of Folk mu nyina, most of them enwi omo yi.
Kwesi ma uni pamfa letter into so na king kan bi ma ye hu de wom. Nana fa to so. Why?
Fa I see. So termination of contract, I'm from command Dela Anku Adam Adiama said then.
Okay.
Yes, Chief Executive Officer Accra so folk there.
Dela no.
Yes. 8th December and a letter no I'm trying. I see we act on behalf of the above mentioned professional football then our client has advised us that he has not received his contractual agreed monthly salary for a continuous period of 3 months, September, October, and November. September, these months are very, very Toronto. September, October, November, no Montrose are 3 months, no, and 2025. In terms of employment contract with the club,
for line,
I see.
Because he has not been paid 3 months.
I see our client.
Okay.
We'll take attention to the months, no. Our client has advised us that he has not received his contractual agreed monthly salary for a continuous period of 3 months, September, October, and November 2025. In terms of his employment contract with the club, he is entitled to a monthly gross salary of 5,000 cedis. The club's persistent failure to honor its financial obligations constitute a continued and material breach of employment agreement in accordance with the FIFA regulations on the status and transfer of players. Failure to pay a player's salary for more than 2 consecutive months is considered just cause for termination. The club's ongoing breach therefore amounts to clear reputation of the repudiation mean of the contract. Our client hereby accepts this repudiation and the contract of employment is deemed terminated with immediate effect. We accordingly request that the player's clearance certificate and all related documents be issued without delay, in line with the obligation imposed under the FIFA.
Okay, and Obi Otibi had a fair idea about letter now.
Yes.
The Pro Sports International for now, I'm going to manage Hamza Isa Aturabano. And of course, o can be an emede. Ebeti mi abakra say ebia na enyo mo na tro ye obi na yewe. But in case
I say brief for no Reference never more simple.
Oh, me fee.
Oh.
Now what I'm gonna wait here now on a whole review. Okay, can say. But you see, what issue with the letter and say, nan can you say about public? If say natural.
No. My issue is that they shouldn't have even gone to that route at all. My issue is that they shouldn't have even written this letter and gone that route at all. So I'm terminate. I feel that say when your contract, I'm a boy now. You know so many club ne koka. He said what they want to do is I'm terminate contract. No, I'm a boy no has any actually. Oh, I think it's not right. It's not fair.
Even for the boy,
Even for the boy. Okay. So do you think that even if this thing, unless they come and say that they don't want to let away, the boy will not find happiness in House of Folk again, even if he decides to stay. Even if he decides to stay.
No, but like before Omubeye we no na boy na I say ontana.
Yes.
Because you can't, because this letter is written on behalf of the boy.
No, but what
so
I'm
it's
saying
not
is
in
that,
isolation.
No, but
yes,
what I'm saying is that the boy can decide not to stay, but he can be in collusion with House of Folk team near Tongo. Now has also your muka. That's what I'm saying.
You see,
but if you want to use,
we are not preview to ABR discussions are called between the boy, the management, and House of Folk for ABR. Omako akodin komobia.
And I'm
yes.
And I'm taking this.
Yes.
But yesterday, what you have seen here, and so better.
Yes.
But that's what we have at hand now.
One so now, Odeba say, Asema dance in any one.
You can't cry. I saw dance in anyone. You can't cry. And they are dancing. So therefore, what I'm saying is that the router, the team is taking. Ebia, Bondi, Ebe Buano, and Minimia. But ultimately, a quite of us are corner. Eh, yeah. Sure. There is this player that has to call Mahatma. He was attached to folk. Mahatma, say, Mahatma, in your contract. Tell Mahatma, in your contract, no. Na, ne contract has to folk, no. Na, Aswanesa. What did the boy do after consultation? In fact, he could have let free. That's getting about but what did the boy do? Mahatma Otu Sansu extending the contract, no? Or extending the contract with House of Folk and or extend the contract na and a house for heading a ton no in house for no enya then omunya kakra wom up to now house for no Ishra Mahatma Otu because of that similar decision no take here because you could have gone free but or sound or said that extending the kakra say the be house for no be then e be nya kakra e di one.
You see, it is not proper and law no stating it clearly say 3 months the untua player car otimi terminating
even a juma.
Yes,
a juma mu kra no o a juma mu na say 3 months yintua o car otimi ja juma
o say end there
yeah otimi terminate contract terms you have to contract mu kra it will not be effective
okay
because e bia o a juma bi mu na September October November yintua o car you can reserve it immediate effect and so be our so say say oh it do not have any effect on you.
Okay.
Nti man no eda
clear. Okay, nti sasana etia enya adepa. But Hamza,
based on me the moral
yes. Hamza, what's your goal to send this season?
2, I think 2.
2.
Yeah, I think so.
And the team is not even performing well.
Yes.
Anyway,
no, you see, Kele, question ya obusa kura. Menanka me bebusa say Hamza no ye hwana.
Oh,
please.
Please no and
Oh. Say me busa say obi ye hwana.
But 2 years ago you saw them of goals. He was the second or so top scorer in the Premier League, so you can't.
Me say Hamza no oye hwana. Oba has no. What has been his contribution?
No, but Prince, that one I will not sit here and allow you to slight him. Because he has taken this.
Won't you allow him to talk?
But I'm saying I won't. So that means I won't allow him to talk when he's trying to slide him.
Or not say he doesn't know the importance of
that's why I said that. I won't. I said that I won't allow him to talk. If he did, that's what I said though. Say me Manin Kasa when he tries to slide him. That's what that's what I mean. Say I won't allow him to talk if he tries to slide him. That's what I'm saying.
Who are you not to allow Prince to talk?
I'm the 3rd deputy head of sports.
Me say. Hamza Isano. Oye hwana.
And also question breaking it down kakra oye hwana seden.
No, me can't. Obobo obey in my house.
Oh, please. And
because as much as I usually mean, Hamza is a biasa.
Like last season, who has?
Okay, last season has 7 years. But I said, last season.
No, so if you don't know him, last season, that means you want the league.
Last season has, and last season has 7 years. Can't this season has 7. Said this season was he into Aneka September, October, November. Therefore, we catch them the handlers or mutual letter and come across of folks say, based on the contract in the honor. He's deemed to say the contract in Abbey because club and Edeneka.
Why do you think Hamza, a young, dynamic, prolific striker, in the future, as soon say
prolific, you know, who you so prolific, you know, loosely, and I say
no.
Prolific said then
no.
Because the prolific,
Hamza is a prolific striker.
Say, we are prolific. Oh, so week in, week out, and on a prolific. Are you using that word loosely? And I said then
no,
because
I'm not. Because if you know Hamza, from Auras to have to focus.
Yes, and how Auras or goes as to focus about first season.
Just that season when I man
first season or share a Henna has of 13 goals.
Yes.
The second season.
Also shares
when they said no injuries
this season was shahin. This season your boy 13 matches. Must watch 2 goals. Prolific striker will have to folk. More 13 matches and 2 goals.
On board 13 matches now.
What about how many matches season we? Entina Mibusa say, are you using
the whole House of Folk team is not performing? When we are here, they are struggling to even win games.
You score goals.
Enti prolific striker. Season we what about how many matches? Watch how many goals?
But you see,
all right.
I want you to.
But you can't tell me no for Hamza Isa matches our boss season we. This season kwansa na make am.
Abrante ne say mo de ne ka muntua. Eno ne de substantive issue ye kan wasem. Ne performance ni ade no eno so wo ho. We can talk about it. I don't want you to play emphasis on the issue is also here in the 3 months. Enti on ball ni bi na on shego na ode ne ka untua.
No obetua.
Ahanti wo issue ni saying.
Me nka asem o muntua ne ka o. Me hwe na dwuma awaye. Me wia na
ba
no there be me hwe na dwuma na employment na wo no. Me hwe adwuma wo ye.
No, but Prince, the boy has not said that Onimbo Buntina Ofi Club anymore.
Osim Modenica.
Ofi Club anymore.
Na ma behwe eka na omode no no. Na ma ka kire Accra House of Ogufo. Say eni kwan say omode ne ka. Enti omuntua ne kama no. But before I make say asem pese me hwe na dwuma kakra. Na dwuma wa ye no. Mo so ye prolific no. So ye prolific dia. Unya kwenya sa oba you bang in the goose enti enei nanka Hamza yi nanka ono e na afa House of Folk esi ni betri so e na has team na ankasa extra gan nanka e Hamza yi e nanka wa form on de enye den obehye ni goal se team no kura wini a obehye ni goal nanka yentua ne ka nanka yaka ho asem e wa ha kele. See me, I am not the type metna ha asoso se player yentua ne ka enti yensoso so me soso so si yentua player.
We are discussing a young prolific dynamic striker.
Me say me soso so si yentua ne ka but okwan a ne handless no nso afa so atro krata ama krata no aliki eno nso ese ye ka ho asem kakra. Hey, enti Ningrofo. That's
the reason why the guy you must be at the World Cup.
Okay.
Ningrofo. Ewa kwenya so mbetimi atwo nti o matworo. I agree with Ike so come ni club no enka. Clearly the omo ye no omo nya club e de ama Abrante no. Clearly omo nya contract omo nya club e wo baby di ama Abrante no. Sa kwan we so na omo person fa so na odeko. Flimsy excuse. Omo de ne ka 3 months. Omo ntua ye.
No. But it's not a flimsy excuse.
Oh, I. Me say omo nya team e de ama brand. Me say omo nya team e ma na. They won't do what they are doing. So omo nya club e ma brand here na. They won't do what they are doing because omo nim say onya bi adwuma. Yes, unya bi a, unya bi. Omo nya bi ama no. Enti conveniently they can say so okra no because on which way na mbeka say cars beka say enton no. And I know say is the House of Folk position say abrantie no enton abrantie no. That is house position. The point is that omako keletie asoma aye kan yi. Omako club ne ho. Say omonya club e de ama abrantie no. Club ne say there be enton no. Onye player e beton no. And the only way ombetimi di has to ransom and so what they cut 3 months. And they've turned the boy's head against the club. And even if has because look, if we are prolific enough, has bet me a 3 months,
15,000.
15,000. Bet me a diamano.
Because 15,000 is approximately $1,000 something.
$1,115. So what is $100 and something dollars? Sikana has intimintia. Bet me a tiadia boy no. But
are you in any way saying say Tiana and a can of crash to Unyobeko?
Yes.
Indeed, and yet salary in
the issue is not about salary. The issue is not about say has edeneka. The issue is that omonya team ediama boy no. Club ni say omo mane nko. Okay, o mane nko dia. Ye hwe contract no ma untua ne ka 3 months. 2 months contract ni say 2 months untua ne ka abrantie no. FIFA mra obetimi akọ enti activity sa ade no. 98.9. What is 15,000 Ghana cedis for Accra?
Opare my 5 minutes aso into omum friend no on chirim.
Yes.
Why?
Into omum friend no chirim.
On chirim kakra ye hwe this
say club no e gina ne na so pintin sa brantie no mo mane nko bibia.
But that will also be infringing on the boys' fundamental human rights. Near then. How can you
say no contract? Me no contract.
No contract. Not so me car. How can you say that? No man
go. No contract. No tuya car.
Na me say sa kan de club ni betimi otua. That's not the issue. The issue is that on pesa brand here no mo nya team ama na on pesa onko. E na omo fa sa kwan wi so. E de ama brand here na ko enye kwan pa so. And this is a young boy from Ashama. Timuna fana free the junior side no abedu ne. And you want to use this means. Oh me no minimum. I know so we represent Ashama proudly. That's not what I'm saying. Pachonim the American yepa. Asema mekan no not to. I'm saying said the boy is from a humble background. And wa ba bebo Accra House of Folk. And honestly, most were prolific. Mimi who is so a prolific.
Okay.
Ne 2, 3, 13 goals no shene de enye prolific asem.
Okay. My young fancy here. Na yen say we are since bibia ekoya. In the studio, Mr. Mickey Charles. Or no, or a die-hard supporter of the Black Stars. Or so a football administrator.
Former football.
Still.
Former
City. Ni nyina na ne didi ho. Kakra na onu agu no.
Okay. Inti watrase ene ensam dodo na wo. Na we na asem ni fie.
Eye hisam kra no digu no. Krofo bo na wi hisam. Eno se ne mia me business asem bedi mani mia mati me business. Na mbedi mani wo ho dia ene adwuma no kra magu no.
Okay. Andra so na asem ni fie. Eno ra Sani Dara. O se ko no nko a. Nke be ya yemfa dede enko World Cup ni bi. Na ye baso na ya be didi nkomo bebre wa ha. Me ba from yi anka yɛne ne nkɔ World Cup no ɛno nso ɛte wo sɛn
maybe the American in specific players Kamini Naya didn't call.
Uncle World Cup no.
Maybe Naya uncle. But these decisions, you know.
As what? Sisi ane say they all as then.
That who now you and you mean America.
And I'm say
I did to menum. When you see my all yes. What I mean, what to say? If that is the condition, there, me, the final ultimate decision, no, as in a coach, you know.
Exactly. But see, I say, or say general captain.
And maybe I mean to be in Kansas, mean arrangement, internally.
Okay. Messages are abaye bebre. Ebi
I didn't get out. We don't know England. I say, no England. We are in Welbeck. No England. As a man, Jamaica. I will tell you, I say, England. And then she send your phone. Ghana, ABS is a break where the crew now captain the after by this time. I'm telling you. And so no. Look, I'm sure I'm before. I'm soon about only for the baby. People now, only the game. And if you don't say, what kind of be a movie buyer? And if you wake up, you get your struggle. When to do Casamu, you're gonna for be a gun. One way buy mask crowd, we are gunning you. We are a mask. As we now betray, call your captain. And can you tell them they don't do any mask in poor? When can you do any mask? You say, dignity, you know, and you're intact.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
The matter job hot.
Assembly Diloto. Hey!
Aye.
Okay. Yaba, Mr. Mickey Charles. Good morning. You switch position, you know.
Morning.
Okay. Enti anope no capacity ben na odi ebedi nkomo no as a former football administrator and as a politician and as a diehard supporter of the Black Stars and as a main man to the day you.
When you go to America, what am America? All right. But how's Mickey Charles?
Okay.
But when you go to America and you hear, okay, all right.
But your apome,
Nyamiado Kele. No watch it.
Ampa.
I feel my hood, yeah.
They be me after injury, no crime in Chia.
Ampa.
Nyango Bonsu in Chirao. Make me call our here mo. Oba me boa.
Kele, me no dear. Sabusia dear.
Ampa. Now I'm here.
Abusia dear say Abusia.
Ampa.
What was it? Be me come asem. Maybe I'm me kwa here mo sa. Me na kwajo ba agimai. Onwa na so me mo nti. I say politics no. Benko dware nifa na nifa so dware benko. And na wa here mo. Echina ebi ana ye me.
No cre.
Nti wi ase de tambia no o we on sa. Aboafo nsa no
washo nsa ampa na answer ya be che bibia ase no wadwe nkyere wo we hu ne sen.
I don't think that it is something I'll recommend. We are in a period that we are in austere situation. Say, you skakra to build sports infrastructure in Ghana. Then, now you spend to transport supporters and people all the way to America. Saskan, 5 multi-purpose parks in some of the communities for me. I believe, say, you Ghana for be in those areas. Find your own resources. You can facilitate your travel documents. Then you go.
Okay. Yemfensia na yanko. Rap Mickey Charles, your take on the sports minister can ye saying.
Well, I'm say sports minister ni pa. Okasa and the last word you choose or say to facilitate. Bronika say facilitator kyerɛ sɛ yɛbɛboa wo ama wakwantuo no apɛ sɛ ɔtu ɛkɔhwɛ World Cup no yɛbɛboa wo ama wakɔ. Facilitation can be anything. It can be match tickets, it can be accommodation, it can be flight tickets, it can be your per diem and our duty. It could be anything. Also, I'm facilitate. As at now, the minimum facilitation crowd minister I say on betting me the abua ordinary supporters on person me the bamuko. But I say and maybe a trema not be a bunch of the chest honum. Say yes, so supporters at your Mako World Cup. I don't know on for so. And I don't think that he is speaking for government. So to the mention
but the capacity as the sector minister no a carry weight and of course platformer or teso kano or kasama abayan is
and I make us a carry weight. But be also politicians here kasakra it make us me my dream is say. And not just a word your old dream. A be an engasa be a buying dream.
That's
so to the mention
because of Kaze the no dream is
exactly. And I think that he's totally right. Say, hey, there were so many facilities where Mama has say, Nina say.
Or you're right to say, or Kase on jeans say, Sikana yede supporters bekono.
Debut, I won't say Kelly, me Kasa me catch us on your no dream. But and yet, I buy a dream no.
But also you side with the Okayan.
And I'm saying the Okayan, menene ya dream of a baby because one. So your facilities say wo mama do na say. And at Tembia you so here sa and your pictures in yet your stadiums in yet when yet. It's no cause say sika bi wo ho no mumpa bind by your sa niema na nkodo de na dwemu nko ade anke mfanya de be yemfanye sa niema no. Said the emedru mre bi abeti say Ghana enkobo ne World Cup and the African Cup of Nations qualifies e Togo. Said the mre bi e ba say ye kobo ye qualifies with Togo and say Benin and Nigeria and minim so kai sa.
Aye.
And to say obi kasa asem we are that it means to say the nice bibi so as a sports minister anya hwe no obey minister you wato man mu nyina wakọ region bia your facilities e wo man mu nyina wo ho ni nyina de ye ene de anya nyina ana onim aban so futuo mu onu say we aban foforo aban ni nya nuru ba bia sikasam ho den e wo so mo prioritizing niam bi mu ho no ansana say the mpanyimfo ka ye de hia ansana ya de fata sort of the mention I said. But maybe I know me bia and I can tell you on authority say a year your World Cup here yebekoi. I bind the also bind ye bia say Black Stars ho beto ne bia aban aye. Even though nyama public, but ye mu bi ho ma ye ban aban kakra no. Ahun say the also aban be ye bia ma Black Stars ho beto ne bia no aban ye.
That's how ben aban
Oh,
ti ben near day.
Oh, so ben. So say wom me minister. Me nya take 71 holder. Me nya member of parliament. And I mean government at say appointee kese pa. Nti me ko cabinet meeting. Yeah, suffer ho. Yeah, the Guru boys na.
Ketefo am.
Yeah, Guru boys ya wa ban no.
Okay.
But yeah, no ye konkonsafo. Ti de beto obi an na ye de aso eduedue. From where I sit now, I can tell you an authority say they also are buying Yama Black Stars who are to be our World Cup room. A buying. Aye egusu yebi.
And can I just say, per their work cano.
Yeah.
Is it likely say be a buying the supporters beko?
Min kind who asem.
But say say the Yama Black Stars who are Tony Bia and a Black Stars qua and what tono supporters can
supporters and him.
Oh, but Black Stars bo not support wo Ghana for wo cheer honor. And also I want to change.
So who is a supporter? One is a supporter.
Obi a ko park ne so akọ support bia.
Okay, and then opera me kasa one of your sister stations. Me say Ghana. De bia ya na to asofo asawrama ase yemu asofo wo mamu hane na asofo no. Okay? Kele Ghana or my Ghana. Say the Nyankopon si doye no. Me nya sure so man bia wo wi ase Nyankopon do sa. Enye Israel mpo na enye Egypt ni ayifo mpo. Because so hwe World Cup what na se ahwe ni ye pa. O my America na esi honom no. Baby a ye de Ghana kwoto ye. Baby a Ghana fo nkoa na gu honom. Hwe your first match ye be born no Toronto say. Ufri New York by road uko Toronto. is about 8 hours. More Rochester, any Albany, any Utica, and on one, a New York capital near Albany. It's about 3 hours. It be a 4 hours. It be a 2.5 hours to Toronto. And some area when you Ghana for here, second match a Bebon or Boston. Krobi or your friend Worcester or Boston.
Worcester.
Uko Worcester. I'm saying Ghana for you Kroni in Alpha. Ufri New York now Uko Boston is about 3.5 hours. Ufri New Jersey Eko Boston is about 3 hours. Ufri Connecticut Eko Boston is about 1.5 to 2 hours. South States in Ghana for one go home. Your third match our Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So Udru Pennsylvania se sia. Na se open Ghana for me sure so mo do so crash America for no. Because Ufri DMV hon mo ba. Hon Aisha ni chuku ni se do the money microphone hon mugu.
Pennsylvania.
Dabi at the DMV hon. Washington DC. Washington DC.
Pennsylvania there possible.
And Virginia. Ufri hon mo ba Pennsylvania tie. Over New Jersey kwa tie. Over New York kwa tie.
Ya ne Croatia no.
Ya ne Croatia match no. Enti Ghana there. Nyankopon share to the stand say baby a omo de ekot unim say group L na nkasa no na e be 5 venues. The FIFA they decided say or say you choose 3 out of the 5. Na Dallas na aka ho. Texas na aka ho. Na pejani do kotok Texas a. Ho no Mexico for the area ho no mo. I say border ho no. And they do to Los Angeles, California, or baby. A quite way one. It's near my TNT, Ghana. And from where I sit, no, the FA, any Otoado, Omuni excuse be the Magana for a free group.
Men pass a ra FA OTCA. Me pass ye asama or can interpret or cassa or can say connected daughter or share a strong view. Say Ghana for what did dada. Intime my say si come for support.
Dabi and yes, I am a person.
Then I person
but some say oh can about support. Now support today you will be brave. And on my Ghana has say na kasa ye wonu. Minim corporate organizations be 50. My doing say obadwuma ye for omo at the saying how do you call it omo customers. Omo be omo raffle ne ho anwan nya bebre. Eko World Cup no. Meme two way, me wonamfo bi ho no ma asats enra me no kasai. Ebinim kura send this camera metro mo ticket amom. Eyo mo at the saying air ticket. They say you trust FIFA be be portal na me boy china. Na fi twa match tickets no. Because the all nyina black market tickets. I don't know boy dey pa. Ti you try FIFA dey on be be ni china. Na manfo. And so people are ready to go to this World Cup. It's not that I say abiding the pabeko, say abiding for the panko. Definitely Ghanaians will be in America.
Make it chance. Obe pese abindi ni pabeko.
Why not? Say abide what the way without yeah. Why not? Because abide ye be paying. Say abide a war the way without also or the supporters bekwa. Why not say abide to me yes sir? Abide bet me aye. And say what you minister na o si ombe facility yeah. Kele World Cup no. So be try match ticket to crowd the mawa waboa o.
Papa.
So do America no be ma baby say for 2 hanum for say 3 matches no. Koda Toronto, Adia Chia free honum, never Boston, na free Boston, better at Philadelphia. I don't cry about because the way hotel prices skyrocket to America, and it's Canada this week, you have no idea. So obey your passport. Say may facilitate you visa crowd the amawa. I don't cry in your some kitwa. And you cry here, man, for crash. Say, I buy a ticket today. I buy a fly, I come my accommodation. I buy a my per diem. No, Obi Honma on the passport. No, Visa, Neke Famano. Quite a first of America and Canada and Mexico.
What is obeying America visa or so Niska or the ticket visa nice spider?
So what did they mention? Say, it's a get them beyond I buy coach tickets and for a month for plane and more accommodation. And more per diem, and pay at the same my ticket to soon for mom. Obi Hodoma, oh, he has any passport. Oh, dear, Obi because oh, there's a passport to grandfather to Hodom mammy. Because on himself, on the passport to break Kelly, quite be as Obey visa. And
the normal practice now, na practice here call World Cup competitions are supported union, no, you do a no. this particular World Cup nkebeya wo dream no
One say World Cup when sunsun ye kakra wo as compared to previous World Cup.
aman hodo miensa Ghana edikan abo mienu
exactly. Oh the mention. Inti any process ni different from other World Cups na yakɔ no. And oman na ye komo ankasa kra no. Ehon frama ni different from World Cups na yakɔ ni nyina. Ye call Germany, ye call South Africa, ye call Brazil.
ye call Qatar
Brazil. Ofri Fortaleza nkwa call Brazil and now call Natal enya kwa kitwa o.
World Cups ayabo na wakobi won.
Oh makododo na.
Wako ni nyina.
Makodo.
No. Me can the Black Stars abo.
Oh the Black Stars abo nyama makodo nyina.
Okay.
Me call Germany, me call Qatar, me call South Africa and me call Brazil so.
And AFCONs where?
Oh AFCON the dosu.
98 wako ni nyina.
Every 98 me akɔ baako kra de yan qualify Tunisia 2004 I don't cry so me call the hina manko se ben shedan kai
2013 so okoye
2013
South Africa
some no nyina ka say ye call
2013 oye nkonya bi
that say be no nyina
ai oche ade bi pa yes.
But when you go to America,
Oyima wana say Oyima ono ane de okrem Oyima wana.
O de bi na efi quarters bi. Enti no oye pairs wo do da. Enti o do be ma.
But when you go to America,
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Enti ye ne rap Mickey Charles na ye di nkomo no na nkomo no na edoso bebre. Ye behwe pa na ye di nkomo. Enti Mickey, World Cup when so e din because initially na me dwen say omo be centralize e bia visa ba ko a wo de ko World Cup bet me akwa man ni nyina. But
I think that is what they will do. Minim there just be award educate me. But I think that is what they will do. Because okay, Japan, Korea. Yeah, now the visa goes to Japan, it goes to Korea.
Yeah.
And I say a crab and no tea high. So on the World Cup visa crampo. Now American visa ought to be the come Mexico.
But to be van
Canada. First crowd and Nanka or and our Canadian visa so it will be the come Mexico. So.
But
don't be fan America. So when you go to America
to what?
So
okay.
So I'm sure say our system no be issue one visa. A bit we do call all the three countries. That is what I suspect. Minim there I'm just thinking aloud say be aside.
But from what the conversations that course so far no. I'm not sure there's anything like that.
Yes.
Because you see America and foreign Canada from America. They don't do anything together. And into Obia say because over this weekend, I think they met some journalists on they know draw.
Sure.
So Barnabas apply well. We say Barnabas apply well.
Oh really?
Yes.
Yes. You have to go and apply. You have to go and apply individually.
That is what about the Mexicans? So some of
them more. Don't they say we don't care about
never know.
No,
but Mexico the end there. Per the now can if you have American visa bet me
yes.
In this Canada and America bet me
but me the Mexico akasa meko.
Nothing now o dey den.
Mexico hankasa no.
City wakata no.
Ah, say meko ho.
Ya ball ya ball.
Oh, ball ba ko he ball ni bi ho.
Okay.
Me the stay in New Jersey, Dr. J ho.
Dr. J.
Okay. Mickey, yenra team nim kakra.
Yeah.
Say enkomo na koso bebre obia eka. Die di kan wo hyase a wo ka se otuado ene de FA omuni excuse bia ema we na aban de so yema Black Stars so to di bia no per wo checks ene de onim no or yeah. Now, bimu what the view say Otuado enye the man say you didn't call World Cup say you coach. Only on my adwin.
If I be me ni on my adwin.
Fa ben na only on my adwin.
Be the tia be ni on my adwin say Otuado approve actually say adwuma no ono nko antimi nya adwuma no. Because odi akọ World Cup no baako. Odi e call baako no yentimi antra group stage ene ye ba fie. Ene odi adwuma no to ho no say okwa akoye adwuma foforo bi o Dortmund okwohye mu a na yesa de ne bae ye de ne bae so African Cup of Nations want me amfa yan qualify kele so ne mbe ya adwen asa wo hwe Ghana tam bia se pese ya assess ye team no pa especially a World Cup here na ya qualify na the AFCON no ene ye de assess ye team ni yehu ye problems nkitinkiti ho nti ye dru World Cup tam bia na ye ngu ye ho anima se se de na amanfo ehwe no
2006 say you call Egypt you born trokan.
You call World Cup. And you call your friends Angola. You could drew
2010
finals 2010. You drew finals and it's a tournament, you know. At the same Michael April first match and Okoye. I think the Suleiman Tari to Krama. There are some of our top players no do one no count.
As a crown on count.
Now as I was in Angola.
Yes.
Now he was in Angola. As a
2010 finals. I don't know say one go project.
One go project.
Now Samoa Jan wo hono. Nti so hwe ya after that no and e be e hono ne yetimi ehun say Sakwadwa Samoa betimi aye adwuma ne pa.
Nti Afcon ye preparatory ground.
Nti tem bi Afcon ye preparatory ground na ye de call World Cup. So on dey make sure. Nti we na want me amfa yankọ Cup of Nations no. Amma ye nhye dem hu team ni ye. Ye hunu kwa ye be fa so a ye betimi access team no as Ghanaians. Because Otonka won se team ne nyane dia. Ghana for ye nyina ye dia. Nti ntimi me access team ni ye. Hunu team no the way your person ki hunu and as what study so so hwe Africa countries na call World Cup ni nyina obi a wa Afcon ho even DRC for you kra na omokobo playoff no omokra qualify for Afcon no binim bia asempa na betimi aye checks am say yanko
yes
and yanko Afcon no
yes
because Algeria call
teams are call World Cup now
and it's obi call teams ni nyina ekọ Afcon no Ghana nkwa na yentimi nkọ Afcon no bi enti ayekọ no eni kwa say yesa because yentimi nkọ Afcon no ama ade na yehu but say so the enti am say fa ba bi meni omo ya adwene fa ba meni omo nya adwene say o kwapa moto ana o ye dede bebi ayaduri o pam no so onko hin wa qualify team na wie but e fa ba bi no so no me hu ne say na be say ye de ne tu auto no so kwa so a ahwe de ekosi kata no no asama the same thing as akwa akosi enu ti na make say oni efe no mu ni excuse bi ama Ghana for biom he say Cremonica say wallahi auto enti men ko World Cup we enko free mu first round no cause you be ho no ma ya adwen say ye call World Cup no e holidays and ye call ye nya ya adwen say ye kodi sa 7 days and 10 days no asamba back to Ghana because am for aboa mo prepare pass omo call World Cup because our World Cup when tensi America honan kasa no kra World Cup ko ho be 25 to 30 years ni ebi nko ho biom since 1994 Nti nyani pa ni nyina na be say nya sa akwanya we biom say World Cup nko America ne Canada ne Mexico a ombenya kwan akwa biom nti omu ni excuse bia because one I have told you say from abaya famo they also omu ye bia as abaya bia no meaning say abaya ye ne de pa and don't forget say in 2014 it was the same H.E. John Dramani Mahama na net akunya so mistakes are ekosisi wo Brazil nyina no sa kwan ni nyina mpanyifo otisi ano kwan ye ntwe ma team no entu enkodu America wie ana Canada wie ni akase afekra na musika na nkwan so ba de wosi ebesi bia na ebesi wo Ghana hansa na team no be ko bako enko ye say ana ye twen sika bi o de amonko na we the promises aba okwa skade ma na players akase ye nko training ye twen ye sika skade ma ye nko sa ne ma ni nyina aban asi ni nyina no kwan enti na tamia mpanyimfo kase so wo tu kwan a tambia wo so de ben uja achire na sika wo fia nkola so nya de ben omunsu enti obi a be kɔ no na o de also o de jafie no o de agya wie de also aban de ma bi o de ama wa wie enti o so wo kɔ no otimu fita o kɔ ball enti otimi ma Ghana for excuse bi a de enti a want me antra group stage anko wani
enya pressure na o de to am so
me ma mo pressure bia ni honum but the kan ma niam mienu say de o sa ban ye bia no obey bibia asa na team no kra Africa na ha ko de to so mienu nyankopon na yeso no Ghana ha no asofo a ebompa ya ma Ghana no o ma bompa ya ama be bia ya kwa koduru sese e America mo no ye ntu kwan kwachi aye 3 hours drive 4 hours drive, 5 hours drive. Now Accra to Tabalani wa Accra and drive unko. Now o take car papa mu America, point papa so. O try the bear 7 hours. O free America call at the Canada. And yes states are mabody in New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Boston, Massachusetts, and the same DMV, Pennsylvania, Ghana for Nkwa. Ufro Ohio cry Canada is about 6.5 hours.
And then not say and young first supporters and quite high.
Oh, yeah, and yes, say yeah, the supporters call. I don't know me. Church saying, Obi Obekobi a supporter. Me too when you buy na the meko. But me kwa be a supporter.
You will recognize supporters union. Almost supporting your national teams. You know?
Yeah, but don't forget this recognized supporters union. No? A lot of them are unions. Or more kasawa or fans. Say ebi no call Chad. And you buy na dem call Chad. Me boa catch am say me boa. A lot of them follow the team to Chad. Omo na e tickets e dey call e bi the team na chi call Morocco. Me boa catch am say me boa. Omo ye dey na omo call e. Omo na twa omo tickets e dey call e. So these recognized supporters, they also have unions. They pay dues. Omo sponsorships they not for. Because me Kaiser one man supporter at a time that Glow and a sponsor omo. So Glow gave them a lot of money.
But make it up. Why are you finding it difficult to answer my simple question?
I've answered you.
Me say
who is a supporter? Who is a supporter?
Supporter you be a O2 kind. I bind you or more cause support to Ghana.
It's not true. It's not true. Because a supporter you'll be a technical.
You are being technical. But the fact of the matter is that when I say yeah, supporters in you clearly understand the American.
That be because me a supporter.
That means if that's what you are saying, that means that they are buying you a free move. No. So for every tournament, it's not only the supporters unions. No.
Yes.
Yes. Recognize
representation.
But
who person be a pretty good chakapama?
No.
Representation.
Me say a buying for Nipan support to
and maybe say who is abayin for Monkono? Me my catch us me for America.
Abayin etuama se kwa. We are support.
Hallelujah. Me can Yakupon.
Enti obi abayin tuama ni bia no or to support the team.
Yeah, but the point is, how can abayin tia for Ghana for you say yanko support to team?
Me can is me say per analysis na wo ye no. Say kwan a ye betwa Ghana for gu ho and na fiti yakwa 6 hours to ha beko nyame akira Ghana ye wo baabia no say supporters ankwa and have Black Stars ana.
Oh, big team in Kasa. What that means who are the supporters?
But why are you finding it difficult to answer this question?
Omo Pennsylvania and DMV New Jersey. They also supporters.
Enti say ya any pemfia ankwa ati.
Any pebe free hako. Me say me copy. MTN for no one for the people be so ko. Almost a Ghana for.
Ora akwadwo ntim. Me pa che wo.
The mon fa question na na.
De Kele e ka no. Enye no na wo ka no.
De hin.
The Kele
Apriku chakapama ni ka
Kele
question na yebusa the sports minister say ye the supporters be kwa na no sa supporters na me busa.
Who are those supporters? Who are they?
The aban etue ska mo no makono.
Aban etue ska mo
makono. Facilitate ya mo. Yes. Ye visa ma ye twa plane ticket ma ye ma per diem ye ma baby ada. The aban ye ne dada no.
Enu na ye said the aban ye ne dada no sa World Cup wey ye different from dada de no.
Inti ye nya ne sa.
Men ka so mo nya ne sa so. Men ka sa.
But ye nya ne sa
different from anu. Oh, media de me hear say Black Stars after the group stage mo e ko nanim.
Akoya say yada say aban fa supporters ko.
Men cancer. Me say and say men cancer
clearly.
Onu say men cancer because
Mickey
odin say
ni say more can. The Mickey can say America for Ghana for America.
Ora Principal Akwa Enyim Brown is the editor of Happy Sports. No so tie the Mickey cha say kan no. O de na dwen kire ba odwen ho say.
O kan de o kan nyina ne say Ghana for America. Philadelphia, Boston. Any Krona keke kan ono ɔyɛ American ni anka ɔyɛ Ghana ni American. Okay, but onim America pa.
On Britain.
Last week in Ofri Hobai. Ofri America by last week. Me boa.
O de kan wa se.
Yes, Ofri.
Me sure cry say e be okoye survey because
yes, mindim
okura feel am pa.
O niema pa.
And obetimi aka Ghana for community e Boston.
Flexi bus no from New York. $78. And $200. Because flexi bus from New York to
arrangement
and flexi for no kakra wo ho pa
from New York to Toronto.
But the all Kenyan say Ghana for ho enti amfa bi afiri hanko a enye hwe.
You see,
eno there be mpacho hold on. Na make say no ye hwe. Ultimi nkase walk up we enye ye enye ne te se de
dada ni
walk up ye Ghana for no ye were unique way ye niam and sad ye no say eni ye honam no abefa say ye ko World Cup ye ko major tournament aban e the representation e ko as supporters eno na ye kan wasem say we SABC is excellence say
the American ya
ultimi nka say o legacy term we no ultimi nka say o nya sa na ma we
the American ya sell na Montemase ne say nipa be free Ghana ha say akọ no onim nipa do be free Ghana ha akọ
aban na
say corporate organization kura na de wo kwa anya America na wo
me say aban
who is aban
me say
who is aban
wo say cry me
you see
enuntina da chief of staff da blaster committee no edi no o say ehu behia and voice ne wa ha ehu behia see ye de ye manfo ni bebre ebe ko America akọ support blasters na nukrenti no mekosia America fo no e wo program bi ase e na me ka kire omo say mungu niemam esan say ese Ghana fo ko na World Cup we no e different te ese Ghana fo hold on na ese Ghana fo ko no mo ko boa enti wa yes grounds work no enti committee munye follow up committee no e follow up enti visa no on be gum dia ma Ghana fo nya dodo na ese aban a top ticket match ticket ese ope hotel bi e wo Boston ne Philadelphia na ose pesika e Toronto nza pesika ye be ma pedium si ye kona ese ye num kakra ese ba manye bibi tu ye botom a ye de be num kakra ni nyina
hotel on be da
hotel ni nyina ese ban eyesa na me bas ni nyina ese ban ye bibia unique say eye nipa 300 o say 500 o Kama aban na ebo hoka because me MP Madam Akrugu enkrofo wo domi kwa benya omo pe World Cup ibi akopa
Techimasa ana ka bebe ka jo
Techimasa fi Techimasa
for do e pe World Cup
entina yesi yedi bi ko ese yan fan ko klabe 800
1000 say corporate Ghana me tia sisi ya American me say corporate Ghana the nipa be call America pa enti me hu die tia as supporters na me ba me hu die tia omo corporate Ghana e de omo ko no e different from omo America ho no
na me accept you me di oka no ba me wo chibi me wo chibi na me pese me call World Cup ni bi minimum obia wo MTN
na se gye
minimum obia ewo
enye ni poni nyina na betumi akọ World Cup no enye ni poni nyina
pesi e be kan sa
na president mama
pesi e be kan sa pesi e be kan sa pesi e be kan sa
World Cup
Africana ya obetina aeroplane mu 18 hours enukura no nipa bi etumi di mechi akọ World Cup eba aye ba bebo afifufuru aye ba be wure mu yi ye bebo no ewa America enunu 7 hours spend na wedu America nananum se mo pese mu manumo enko America no mo ko bobra na sike bi emrefia to Abanamami, we are Bebuno, our Paso, we are Bebuno, our Desase, we are Bebuno, our Newtown, now Peso to choir, me Pios, me Bayo Empia, Miduba to choir, Miduba to choir, Miduba Con. Namino, Mintise Ampim. Na Yamawa Kenya.
Okay, happy 98.9 FM showing you live on Facebook. In the studio, your special guest, Mr. Mickey Charles, or a football administrator, diehard supporter of the Black Stars, and Osanso, a main man to the Dayu.
Pius Enam Haji, the former deputy sports minister. Tie, asemo kan yi. Ye MPC no.
Bebre kansa.
Tie, ye MPC no. Omo kan bi.
Me who MPB ah o
Missy Omoka
me ko campaign do do
Bono eni ahafo e na wo ye
me ya bono
yenya ne wo western north ye wo western ne western north no yenim
MP baako a o se so di pa be ko
omo kan ye papa
se me MP baako a baako pe me ma baako
yenya ye ko
NDC ni a o ka se odi
yenya ye ko
se MP ye campaign no ka se odi obi be ko America se nye boni
but me person me say owura obi ba say NDC MP ni bia no ho ma promises say odi obi be ko America obi no ho ka
yenya ye wo constituencies ni de asemo no abu Pius kan ye gitumu pa enti ene no ena ese sa asemo kan no ye hu adwuma
no wa hen oni abem ontimi nya
ba me ka MPC no titiri wo mo wa abem no
se me baako o de ma me baako
MPC na wa abem no
Adams se wada for pa ni odu biase wa
ba odi nkrofoko efiri ni wadu biase e bebo ono ankasa
fine but say Adams go who corporate Ghana na so onya slot na okofo bi free ni odu biase anya America na bia
no Adams enso so any suggestion e be kire say world cup no ne bo ye din enti ye mfa nkro debi enye so
o sound political say o sound political
na Adam ye din nkrofoko world cup no
debi
ye din nkrofoko world cup enya de e bebo
obi ba
ono Adams
Adam has not spoken here.
Yes.
He has not told that.
Ono oye madamfo
no but
oye madam na me ka se wakasa o tie me say me tunifo
prince unya ya sama wo kan
de enya masem na me say Adams oye madamfo okay na me ka kire ne se wodi nipa miensa na enum efri ni wadu biase ekọ America ebeda ne din so forever and
ever. Oh yes.
Adams in his capacity as the MP can do it himself. He can go to corporate Ghana and speak to corporate Ghana, get a slot, and give to the constituents of Adubiase. But you're perfect.
But central government, central government
should fork out money and sponsor people.
Central government in Sokase, Honorable MP of New Adubiase, Fenipa miensa bra ne mfa ne nkọ America ye mo ho ka. Enye bone.
Oye de bone.
Enye bone.
Obi anka say bone wa how.
Central government me ye
say was a conversation with the
ye mfa free sinking fund nu mfa nkrofon ko World Cup sa na me meka.
Debi o. Obi ba say with the conversation if free baby for first we started with supporters and I've told you say who is a supporter?
Mickey, me say
Obi a supporter.
Supporters na ye kan wa ha no. Ene de ye.
Apiriku chakapama no.
Debi.
One man supporter.
Representation.
Guntu, Polo, Akolozo no. And I've told you some people like Guntu, Akolozo, Polo, one man supporter, Apiriku chakapama no. They all have their sponsors. Omotimi ko Chad. Etimi ko Morocco. Eko Babia.
I spoke with Chakapama here. And Anna Austria buying to take them to our
because Austria, yes. So also Austria. Say abai benyo, say abai nyo. Ontimi ko chichira abai chichira abai fa no ko
obianka sa.
Exactly.
But say abai no ebo ne hu modi.
Say force abai.
There be o. Enye see force abai o.
Yeah, it's not okay nyina no.
Enye see force.
Do you know why I will not agree with any of you here? Me. The me this year, what I think should be the discussion is that America for am I a visa keke? Me from
central government.
So I'm saying that is where the conversation should even rather go more. Say government, so to me put emphasis yen kwa. Who they say ye passport Jina kwa visa my kwan ya be fa so akọ support World Cup no ya be fa so akọ because aban any calculations
kwesi minimum say oh yeah one person at this particular World Cup unim the nitty-gritties how to even acquire a visa no kwesi unto ticket visa unyang.
Yes. Oh yes.
Do you know that?
It is true. No.
Hotel reservation.
Yes.
And any number baby. So
what I'm saying is that
in fact, what I'm saying is that match day ticket. And no crowd facilitating with visa.
What I'm saying is that. What I'm saying is that the ordinary Ghanaian can spend 50,000, 60,000, 100,000 to get an American visa.
Not the ordinary.
No, if I say the ordinary, it's like say a language. If I say the ordinary Ghanaian, that means people on your minister and all your MP and
yes, people are able.
Yes, they spend so much money.
Even more.
Yes, the American is say today, Ghana for do because I've had people they are willing to buy. People have called me. They are willing to buy. I'm saying process is near then. I'm saying compare ticket stop. Now now they are starting a process. I'm saying that Ghanaians, most of them, will be happy to get facilitation for the visa than even say can say then take ticket say Ghana ni ordinary Ghana can say for our passport bra na me visa ma me ma accommodation me ma air ticket me ma but me visa no kwa ma Kelly they will take that. I see that. Let's go towards that because
no. But who can see about say not just a conversation and so what they fa baby frufro because convoy to take supporters to America and support the black guys.
No, so the people are going there to support. Even not what supporting.
Your mamu has say, and I buy G visas at the mass supporters. Say Omunko World Cup. Baby rent me uncle. I'm visitors in us anchor them. Me boy catch them me boy. 2010. Baby
South Africa.
Baby I don't know Abeka minister Abeka say mo amount me uncle no. Mo take baby I'm Abeka say mo kwa
Vuzela na Monto flag.
E si de bia Abuja visitors my man for baby rent me uncle.
But America. America. Me nim obia. When you American visa or see when you ticket.
They won't carry brother.
Na me kin obia. When you American visa or see me yin get ticket da. Na me can say on here can say and aduma na sembe ni. Say when you American visa. Or see now I don't know if it is a miracle. Once they get the American visa. Me say a miracle say then you 1 week and I mean any kuma Mickey just nikeli moi obi enya American visa within few days one for the team manipan Mickey can go this guy Mickey I'm obi just ticket out America and because Mickey just saw that a American visa obey this guy no enya when I'm just going to 25
American visa
no Mickey me if you go Dubai I'm proud miska
American can
that was I'm going holidays Dubai now
Mickey now America don't say
Mickey house with question me say I did me go Dubai.
Okay, we were happy 98.9 FM. Mickey Charles Gusua, I think Konya so edin komo. Na Black Stars in common ye did baby I ni nam ne supporters. It prince so they are now what suggest say enye a deliberate attempt from the government,
central government. Devote sika to ho. Chesika to ho. Say walk up ya ekoi. The Oyama Blasters. The Oyama Blasters in
150 million rand. Everyone co parliament.
Yeah.
About 150 million.
Appropriation no. Omo kunyina na omo pass appropriation. Omo kunyina na appropriation here ko. Meaning say omo ye ni nyina 150 million. In fact, almost almost $13 million. And I dey call World Cup no. Sa sika no component ahen. And I too in terms of supporters. Ye dey boa, ye dey facilitate it. Said the Asempe can.
Who is a supporter?
Ye dey facilitate.
Me tell me a supporter.
No, but those questions no. I'm sure that Nippon or finance committee or finance committee or science sports committee no. Ono wetimi
but my point is I'm surprised say Mickey Charles Ntimi enye bold enough to say oh Ghana for
because anka baby or tini die so otimi ka esiso because
because Obi catch them say uko to Toronto you're close to 500,000 Ghanaians and all Toronto.
Toronto because unim omo wo ho ba office obi na be
I didn't say that. The panic so go share ball. I'm just saying that the person passed the comment say Ghana for
in this contest asem na nye tenable because
I'm not saying
tenable the bus ekosi wo say ye blaster say ekọ akobo o mesin ko hwa
Kele
let me tell you one thing. Me senior brother. Our Toronto or New York on share border. But walk up when drag from me. I mean,
a lot of friends have called me. Yeah, a lot of friends.
The reason on share board on the board or no board.
A lot of friends.
But sometimes now for communication having they may be the people there they will go.
Yeah.
One day one day.
Black time have a ball to
because of communication because around this time Obia wo Obiano you can walk up home come. You also want to go and watch one match.
Let's read the messages at all. Now for what Toronto near Boston, Massachusetts, or my friend from Enra. Or Mubisa, the process, how they are going to get to the stadium. Obi share ball die our life.
But one is where once a lifetime
because it's World Cup. And you once in your lifetime. Obi oha World Cup we pen obehwe no anu be on hwe bi.
Ball can become once pen no hwe ball.
Once pe en obehwe. So atiase. Enu nti ene hu hia se asantance okwa Obi wo ho a esoko.
No, but asem na ya hu tie.
The only way
me tie Mikia oben aban.
Obeso ya de asem.
The obeso ya. Clearly no me say convo bi akoso a e likely say yemfa supporters in.
There be convo bi ankoso sa.
Okay.
Convo bi ankoso sa. Aban. You see, the American na mo pese mo beti masene say. Who is a supporter? Your corporate organizations do
corporate organization. Corporate organization. Ye nyina ni mo kwan yo
mu practice na ye no
only me adwin say kata kasa preku only nipa omo do omo call how do you call it kata only nipa do MTN do omo call kata
say me MTN customer ba me nyo omo premium customer enti e ba say omo say omo di premium customers
and e drum the bala for be break
up say omo di premium me premium customer of MTN so omo decide say this World Cup because of said ye TNT omo di premium customers and e kwa enipa sen na Ghana for and e wo eye premium customer
na dey na say H.E. John Dramani Mahama ebab echna ebekase Ghana for me the nipa say kwa wo be kobi
but there man kobi mpa Ghana for dodo na
MTN for the Ghana for no kwa no ankobi
dodo na no a private business
Mickey it wouldn't be fair say ye the nipa ko support to Black Stars now the recognized supporters no ma support to Black Stars no
and so that is where the conversation should be say oh MTN kasa preko your friend is saying happy global media KG mate say mo pese mo ye de mo boa enkrofo aduam ko aban me mo ba bedom na mo ye de be ma boa ye na obiba any kele any they saying asempa mo form convo is about kwaya ba so oba ye oniema
anase Mickey aban aka kire KG o say mumre esika say ye mfemfa supporters ye be ma mo tax rebate
I'm sure that one is
what I'm saying aban ko futuo mu
that's what we are doing
but there quite be brave wo honum ekwa bebre wo hono ma e be kwa America
entity 150 million okay and no supporters in Kanwana
Supporters can
Who are supporters?
Supporters can supporters pay $30 million.
It
Supporters.
is something I'll recommend. We are in a period that we are in austere situation. Say, you Skakra to build sports infrastructure in Ghana. Then, now you Speniska to transport supporters and people all the way to America. Askan, 5 multi-purpose parks in some of the communities for me. I believe, say, you will Ghana for be in those areas. Find your own resources. We can facilitate your travel documents. Then you go. And now we should mobilize from the corporates, possibly both private and public. Let's mobilize and give support to the. So the travel and tours are more for business. But if government can team up and get the corporates to support, a very good idea. But say they are buying car, they share budget, and say the supporters I don't think that. So far, what the Minister for Finance have captured in his budget, a cost to us preparing and for the national team's appearance. There is no component in the budget for supporters.
Okay, happy 98.9 FM. And ye gusua ye din komo no na Mickey Charles was still ye be din komo akwenim yemfa sire ni nkabia Emma Sabash Sheba Center. Sabash esa stroke, diabetes, prostate problems, pulse, and low sperm count. Uduha or the nuenchi nuahahan any nuehini. Heba medicine in or the best sound wate apo. Koko nya yarepa, koko ubiaso, udidi de efi ewo ni peduenim. Koko edra eti koko te Sabash kobites enei eno ena aba obia tobi kotobi na kokoro ni peduanim ubenya ne dosopo etu Helos Okanshi Drug Lane Little George Gotama Community 5 ena Ekus Pharmacy ewo Ashaman Impotem honoma oton spiritual soap oil ni cream eno no ode strastra ebebo akwani ase nya so ma wade ho efi wo mpochirem kotobi ebebo Tuesday bia no spiritual consultation na oye ejuma Monday to Sunday de bi oye ejuma opposite Abrantia Sports ewo La Paz freno Kweku Saba ewo 0508 768 846 and 0249 217 453 na fe unini endi enkomo enko yenim sede etie ewo mu na okay yemfa nsombre na yenko okay Mickey Charles Gusua yentie the chief of staff enso enkoma odiye adanwa ote Black Stars committee a ebehwe na omo akwa World Cup no yentie mra.
We also, which is very important, you are also being tasked to help coordinate the travel arrangements. And usually we run into troubles with visas, and there are people who want to take advantage and give the country bad names and all that. We think your committee needs to have that oversight responsibility in making sure that Ghana's name is not brought into disrepute, even though we want as many funds as possible to be able to travel. And of course, visa facilitation is also very important. Just last Saturday, I was privileged to attend a program with the Chargé d'Affaires of the American Embassy, Ghana American Chamber of Commerce. And then he said they are going to ensure that as many Ghanaians as possible are able to attend to lend support to our national team. And I thought it was a good step.
Okay, and the chief of staff, opening Julius Debra, and Odimunti Muban. Prince, I'm saying, Assembly. Oh, no, say, okay. Okay. Yentie opening Julius Debra, on a chief of staff. Oh no, opening Jarivia in Swata.
Without singling anybody out, I am very happy to see that the maestro himself has offered to serve on this committee. It tells you something that we are not only trying to operate in abstract, at least if for nothing at all, he's played. We also, which is very important, you are also being tasked to help coordinate the travel arrangements. And usually we run into troubles with visas, and there are people who want to take advantage and give the country bad names and all that. We think your committee needs to have that oversight responsibility in making sure that Ghana's name is not brought into disrepute, even though we want as many fans as possible to be able to travel. And of course, visa facilitation is also very important. Just last Saturday, I was privileged to attend a program with the Chargé d'Affaires of the American Embassy, Ghana American Chamber of Commerce. And then he said they are going to ensure that as many Ghanaians as possible are able to attend to lend support to our national team. And I thought it was a good step.
Okay. You just say on the American Embassy for any dinkomo kakra ohuomo. Na the odo man was Ghana for the ekwan dem osime. Yabema do do.
Sano mamote. Kele.
Ona ko fa asembia eh. Ama for who am translate.
Me am me ya.
Medum. Yempe asembia. Ojrebi. What me say? Yambe black let's say. Okay, 81.
We are
na influencer.
Chief of staff.
Into facilitation no. And no, they've stated it clearly. Say unya wo ticket to. Enti ni nyina no ombeye me
search na chana no.
Omo bi o chana. Enti ni nyina. Ono na hwa in fact openi o kasa yi.
Ejumayefo omo wi Ghana
nyina on na hwa omo so.
And aban say omni copy bodies nin kasa.
So can corporate bodies.
Na omo mo sika ni mani wi ha no eni momo. KG on anyway MTM. Mami cha ni Mali or the message grabber.
Okay.
Ni Mali say supporters and a year more. As I say no ye chia no. Supporters and a year more on be kwa chia Black Stars no. But mo am kwa hwe no me fans.
Yes. Ampa yes. Yen dana say why
did me a supporter and I'm a fan.
Fan no nya support na kwa
I said them no why supporters na ye apuntunum apriku chakapa manom ene omo nti wo
ba me fan me kwa me fan
and say
me supporter kina
me kwa journalism pu me supporter
me supporter omo ji supporters ne passport
na go dey alaye me go to visa
me da bia me passport
me kwa me
I share me hon da bia.
But you see, on a more serious note, 98.9. I believe we say
and me bow all things being equal or checks in America ko any bibia and say enipa baako ekọ na bia ye so na sen a baby obeda di obedi ni plane ticket any
match day ticket
per diem approximately saying o share
it depending at the same process no time because as at in Rana me try Abdul Salam tickets on William Masari and a few other people. The ticket was Accra to Toronto. If you're marching to Toronto, we will fly to Boston. If you're marching to Boston, we are near by road to Philadelphia. And on night it was around $2,300. That is very cheap. Because I know you're trying to say Nyame Buane yet come until June. But from next month it could be an best cost. And I say hotels boy hotels the cheapest you can get is a beer. Just a beer hostel be a
motel ibiana.
Just a sulere beer and I began bear $200, $150 and they can you know so per 4 seasons no Hyatt no me tulip no $800, $900, $700.
Kwesi FIFA kra na almost so ya sen na yakọ draw no na hotels na sen 250 ana.
And there's an F pa.
Aye.
And an F pa. Washington DC.
I know FIFA 8 to be amaye.
Oh, that was a very good okay. So Usha, Sami Hahamania, say Nipa Baku Castle or Paso call World Cup. That's a group stage in Nkwa. Not a Diani Diemo,
hotel,
my ticket, hotel, and a flight. Me Hahamania between $8,000 to $9,000 via there. Obesa no. It's a Biao who say. Opeso call purchase Ghana you na for be no lie say on New York Michael Kule on New York Clement on New York Tuku or DMV
banana no na on New York
cruise ni nyina go no ti dia ba ko purchase and na person dia I say why be here chile for be member no nyina go o chile na ade asa na ade
no but
it's a bia wadwen sa
8,000 enye bayra brewaju enti times it is 8,000 and no cry there
that is about 10 days.
Yes,
because you bought on the 17th. I'm saying next match is 20th. And the last one is 23rd. Until the end fan say be a person ko Times Square kakra. Now I heard they were at Times Square to free Hodma. Uba benenam at the same, how do you call it? Brooklyn, kakra. The end fan say be 2 weeks be the Ubedu America. So when you go to America, and you hear,
but any easy. It's approximately $10,000.
Yeah.
I'm praised $10,000 is like 1.4 billion old Ghana cedi.
But once Ghana for Ankasa you took one, you waste and means be Obi ni kenke beko na ni gari ni shota kakra wa ne bag mu na wa gini side ni ne guo mu.
But Miki eduane kra de
for America.
Baby a wo da no ni hia.
Accommodation and I make us be a patch like say be no lie man baby now Charlie Clement me baby a chef for the time being. I mean consideration kiti bi wo honum. Bi so akeresi a wo de obi animu say be a country a wo mo America ni Canada ni na so foi. But na kwa show mo nchen. So woman girls wait me akwa show honum.
Bona o she wa na te kokoko enyum edu.
Oba no kitatu.
Basement bi na wo in Tokyo and
but as compared to Canada crowd the accommodation there
expensive
that omo so namfo no kwa onya ba bi da some type of basement oh say wo the American Canada for them to UK no mu dia UK dia obi an wutimi peche cause people na mu kra baby o share kra say the all peche dia din so no betimi ama baby am aba be she
studio room
UK no ne we are Germany no na ya kakra but UK ni Spain no Holland no peche dia na the America and Canada they peche the obi the basement obi akro to me a whole and say flat baby 3 rooms bi ana ne niema gu bakum ne garage no asesa niema kogu honum na the basement okwa obetimi akle honum am wonya ba bia
Miki yemfa supporters ni ehun akade ne nto a minim say ye besa nso ehia bie man say ya World Cup no now your group no eche sen
group no na me ka say otoado ne efe no mu ni excuse bia so mbe failure omuntimi mfeli Ghana for
but Kurt qualify for World Cup ombo na baso
say or qualify for World Cup say
but he's the leader of football in Ghana. Okay. And we qualify a Black Stars. Yes, back to back.
World Cup.
Superb demonstration of a top leader.
Back to back no obi anye biana. Back to back obi anye bi.
And obi so ora kwesi na ntechi.
Obi aye back to back AFCON final to final back and no cry and can answer. And no cry say and can answer. And I'm saying this how World Cup we Ghana for an qualify for World Cup.
Oh Miki Abba.
Kele Nchuchi Stadium no against Mali go nearby. What say supporters na share go na. What's a Ghana for na share go? And one.
Enti papa man ba de akokwa sense be bia nya kroma
pe da bi me ka ye nyina na ye boy ho aba so ye nyina me chi won onim de me ye ma Black Stars qualify
then
I don't want me come already so but who be say am for Ankara ma do tell you name am so me ye ma Black Stars qualify
Shafa na
Shafa de me wa Shafa committee
Happy FM
enti obi ya adwuma do beton farm ko stadium sa da no e bia ka asempa nya sa farm na anum kra ko twahwe Tego no de ne mu kosi honum no e ma obi beto obi
Tego's kitchen
se Tego anko sa da na nka bi kura nko obi buhwi wuye green grass technology for no so man ko ye grass no se de na FIFA e pen na ka bi kura nka ntimi am ball nti ye nyina na e boy ho about nti o ka se me metena se me market about say wa qualify for World Cup but Kofi Banu na kai obo position be
enti wo no yanko AFCON no ye nyina na yanko won
ye nyina na yanko
okay
yanko AFCON
okay nti enya Kurt na I
that be yanko AFCON
okay but I feel we take interest in the negativities do na
there be my bucket about so am I ball page I mean Kurt by I mean you know women football fair down okra against at the same England me kra me ka say say England that me China 8 pa dia and they just say the contain ko I'm saying Paso Crabbe can be. But am I prove you wrong? I guess even though we lost.
Kati there or ban in bar football no a pija akono.
Maka wasem.
And our qualifying so called the World Cup. And here Ghana for winner. Edu baby ana any that's what san.
Maybe Kele the American say you qualified the last World Cup to Qatar. Who stood your hand and better than the born about. But me tell us our World Cup we. Yen you qualify you. Yen you qualify our World Cup we. Can who so man penny be up na o man penny be about time no. And I know two skagum quite be a before so be World Cup. Process na near nam President Mahama Ko Stadium he ni pa be good stadium. Sada no. It me ka say e from abi na na ebo. And a Ghana for your from money nyina ye de koka ho.
Enti nka ye jai ma efe ni nko anka emfa wo.
Ah ye jai afcon ni ma o ekosi sen. Ye jai ma o mo
Happy FM 98.9.
Abuti me dey ko Morocco. I don't know in the history of this country, in the history of this country. Ye call World Cup. All the African countries they call World Cup, including Congo DRC now. Ono no wo your friend say obo play for ono kra e call AFCON. And yet hanum. He say, "Kwan be ne be fa so access ye players."
I Kived echo AFCON.
Kwan be ne be fa so ye de be ye access ye team. Kived is going to AFCON. Yet me access ye team no. Friendly matches because you need a competitive at the same game to assess the team. Friendly matches ya na ebebo boss na afei June July na dru.
Endro na minister ni edin komo no say Croatia na ye opponent a omo be haye pa na Panama de yere ye ho ebe hye no England nso awi kudi e de kikiri
Panama ya kan ha se me Panama no minim no obi sa me Panama player ba kokora minim ni di Isaac Asempa no na be hu omo omo so kra no mo ye dangerous omo aye nim omo no because ono unnim no anya hwe minim so Paris say they be am here no TV so a friend say Captain Modric they be am here Modric on TV so
that's good
me who obi
Prince Kevedi ni AFCON nim
Kevedi an kwa AFCON
group A dey Morocco, Mali, Zambia, Comoros. B Egypt, South Africa, Angola, Zimbabwe. Nigeria, Tunisia, Uganda, Tanzania. C D ni Senegal, Democratic Republic of Congo, Benin, and Botswana. And E Algeria, Burkina Faso, Equatorial Guinea, and Sudan. And group F, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Gabon, Mozambique. Na
omo ya kan ba sem kra say omo kra mo chi omo hye.
Keved ye no pena. Echo World Cup ayanko.
Until Kele I was saying team who your team no because friendly matches there.
Happy FM 98.9.
Now Oka Bibi say AFCON ya na nka be ye preparatory grounds embassy. What do you suggest? Yenya den answer ya World Cup no.
I was saying at the same your preparations now. I was say they call World Cup no. We need a lot of trial matches. You hear pa, and I know say Aban are you ready for Sanya man? Kele nyesa metia na make as an NDC new. Bibia was a H John Dramani Mahama here for World Cup we bia no omo put in place. Ahead.
To saying
say nyama metimi aka no radio so. Nyama to say bonuses, accommodation, flight, enko ese na Blasters ko na hotel we yempe. Okay, here Brazil the same thing happened. Ya do mo to Hyatt, omo so mo pe Hyatt, omo pe St. Regis. Or Miami.
As it stands now, baby a Black Stars bed nyina no.
Preparation adrochi pa and I can assure you say bibia your Black Stars problem say bia and accommodation and medicals and flights and your bonuses Saturday morning na dey fan to the aka you say omo be bobo na magana for
yeah more reasons to complain
reason bia no honma aban I na just so ot this time aban nya na just say obi beba begina aka say na me boot kura anya nti na me edem wo de boot nya beto boot from am do pe bia President Mahama is ready to do it for the Black Stars
and na pe de wo ken ye say ye kwaji World Cup ne kura umfa glory ni ma keto
kele wo so ya now there some na kwa kwasim keta some dey fatu nche yo say baby adu ni Ghana ye team no ni ye ka ho asem na keta team ni ye ni dia team ni say ni dia
o hwe so ma Ghana
obeja ho akọ obeja ho no mako
but enye sisi a
obi enu ho no ma wa transfer afebo
na me say enye sisi a
wonim ni padodo aba be tra ifa akonya no so a omukọ When my mom me to crab me too and they saying na Assembly Butler Mr. Tiskin me to Mr. Tiskin one ya me chen ma be DB alaje mendi jawula ba be DB hwan Benkofia be de nyina me hu ni nyina bi obia be ko but the Ghana Football Association they be hotel bia
okay
I don't want to dwell on individualities but I can assure you say bibia was aban ye bia for Black Stars bia no aban ye
da abaya say because ehia ye pa
ya kan say ye beko ni akwa Ghana for so ni monyam ye komba excuse bia enti na make say ceremony ka say wallahi otoado ni afeni omu ni excuse bia de ma Ghana for say omu mtra group stage no
obi say me can we must say it's really good that you've brought the sports travel consultant to the studio today. Your brother Mr. William Bossman. Ono to say otia na or enjoy show.
Like I just said your appointment.
Oh that.
I said Benedict Aba your appointment.
Oh, Benaba.
Benedict Alando la den.
Okay. And then say cry omo nam no. Iti me di just ya beda wase ya ne sa.
Da bonti me na mas me wie. Da bi wie.
Sa.
Eno me ko bo mani akomo na Nia Park. Eh?
Enti yam fa baby for ana.
Da bi.
Okay.
The day are you issue na last me catch you.
We don't Jimmy Nzemo.
What's that career yes?
Ye. Andra ni ene Sunny di nkomo na. Sunny nso wa view na bi.
But you see, here aya ya kan say ani ya kan so ya kan tra ni eja ho ni ya kan tra ni eja ho ni ekọ. Ano Ancelotti kan sem bi. So say name ade no so page e ba o Brazil.
Ayin.
O ti di Ancelotti catch e Brazil for no.
O kan den.
O so ohun ni enti a Asempa ene Obiba e were the same scale. Asempa ye Neymar. Obiba ye at the same Robinho. Na se mo nyina mo the same scale. Na se oyi ba kwa. Adenti no nyi Neymar mfa no nko. Cause you born e bia na Neymar ebo. Neymar kwa World Cup no be ye na na experience here o at the same Obiba Robinho nti adenti na mfa no nko. It's the same in America. Hwe your players e wo hoyi. Anya hwe the day you ade che bibiri. But you be catch them and say oh I said the day you cry says only club. I can assure you say nyame bo January the day you will sign for a club.
Hasso folk no.
But see I can assure you say in January the day you will sign for a club. But I keep saying say unless so be catch say be the day you know why you BBB or Black Stars and I say FA honum. Because it doesn't make any football sense.
Personally, me busa Otoado. Say the day can the plans no say obi on ka team ni hu bia no. And can the plans because o can the plans why so you're part of the team.
Why en ka team no?
Said they didn't count this year.
Why en ka team? You can say obi ka team. This is a national team. And ya Accra House of Folk. And ya Dortmund, and ya Real Madrid, and then ya at the same Arsenal, and then you come say Asante Kotoko. This is a national team. What is a national team? A national team a team obia or man bia ukele obetimi abobi. Into ya dey say obi on kan team no.
Say coach bia also prioritize the material to make media ye.
Kele na me ka say bi chiro. Me say 6 they say technically about 6 months to the World Cup.
Yes. 6
Me say 6 months in football no. It is 5 years. E wapa.
Bibia team is.
But wa heya. E wapa inso wa heya. Obi be lose form. Obi the team kra onya bi mobium. Sebi manu susumi na so. Obi betimi e pra. They say me no ka say and na be argument bi. Say as at now, your nation's number 1, your goalkeeper number 1. You name the problem.
No.
Auntie,
You said it here. We are
what is the problem?
Or say Otu Pine Call
98.9.
South Korea.
Yes. Or she boot for into 90.
When you blisters.
When you blisters.
In the Black Stars medical team amano some
2 weeks.
Weeks off.
I'm sure say he will
That's all about
training.
No. After say that was when the Paris came no. After that time no Paris kasano. And
I got 2 weeks.
Just say mom saw Paris. Think I feel crank come can win Ghana for.
So it has for
I say
Francis what is
Abu.
I for the band now so today. ne team na down so kire
o say eno opira wo ho
na ayi na wo ka say no I say Benjamin Asare o so da
blisters no
onya ne
me ba o de che kra
All the chi.
enti after oba no hu say etwitwi kakra
ahanti na ye hefa
Blasters.
nya Black Stars nti ade no mo kan kire ye ko me ti onya me yam hihye na no me tie ese abo house 2-0 first half na say how Benjamin Asare of House of Folk na so onya no na dem onya no na dem na goalkeeper
Abasi.
it's not me yam hihye me na say eh ye be call World Cup the nation's number 1 on that matches
Na ususu so no na eso ye number 1.
the best say baby adru there ono na dem de bia say kra Ghana for no be say or lack eno na me tie Accra Great Olympics for no be so so onye house kra goalkeeper na Olympics goalkeeper na say kwan be so say na make it cry how the history na all the good goalkeepers of the Black Stars na for Olympics they work at me ole Kingston then one yama Ghana
Sami Ajayi.
Sami Ajayi
Onye Olympics.
Sami Ajayi I House of
Auntie, all the.
Abukari Damba Osei Boateng of the Olympics players omo for
James Nano, Chabala, Dida.
omo me party omo for Olympics omo ko baabi
Now ma yes.
what did they make chance it's Olympics for to cry the argument
they dey asem no
it's the day so now
me ba they dey are you o person okọ the World Cup
me ni nkomo I have not spoken to him
but I've seen you close and personal with him.
I have not spoken to him about
Happy FM.
Oh, how? Because we a campaign who advocate say Obenya Club, Uncle World Cup. You've met him severally.
Club swag.
Swag. Close and
so what study the day are you are? So what study the day are you are? Also the day are you personally and Kasan only obi odi nkomo pi. What's that? Also change club crown again obi ante. Ube one so call West Ham. But your players be almost but two no speculations are started back. The day are you did the ante sir. Of course Swansea. Of course your samba back obi ante. Now no day all call at the say France. You we answer what sign for France. And so only obi a ultimately this nkomo no. And who am I said where my question they do you want to go to the World Cup? Say now go start the conversation. And you do expect him say be very knowledgeable, how knowledgeable he is. Or be catch him so I want to go to the World Cup. He will say it. He will say it. But from where I sit, and in the training all year, any media information say Obe sign new club in January in as a form. Now me share na who they in the pedigree media. He's better. And then you see
trading no not there no yeah.
And when we now there were about 5 Black Star players. Wakasu was there. Alasa Wakasu was there. Efri Aqua was there. The day you himself. A couple of the guys. Yeah, and they were being trained by the maestro himself. The maestro and Casa and age now and no training. I'm saying, hey.
And Tina, the day your touches be ana.
Me say, oh, they can already use so because they be a make it.
Oh, they be kaka.
Oh, they petan now.
They we can.
Me so they petan. And
how many goals?
Oh, and said no your shootings.
Pace no.
Very, very, very. I was a bit shocked myself.
Pace.
I was hopper. And was that slim more? Was that slim? And then the speed, you know. And then you see
dengue.
And I'm saying that one I watch this Portugal versus Ghana game.
Mickey Charles.
Oh, Portugal versus Ghana game. Oh, they are shedding in Yam, but now they fake game.
First one and second one.
Now no other day. Okay.
Okay.
So I was looking at them. The day are you why you be now? Because some of the reasons it doesn't make any football sense. Last quarter there could be a métier. I'm saying or call camp and tension back camp. I'm saying tension bay.
I'm saying the Sunsumono.
Sunsun bay.
Katobiadi.
How? Sunsun bay. You just the America said, "Oh, Kelly said the day are you why you be beer." Obia mra out to make a check Ghana for say Oba camp or muadie. Oba or disrespecting the players no ebobo no. Coaches no more respect. Management committee no ombu obia and the me met na studio high catch them say we don't need the day are you in the Black Stars.
But at a point the day wasn't active at a point.
Oh, of course.
Nah.
But when Kotoadu told us to say, oh, here the day for now, the day was players scoring.
Yes.
Just playing and scoring.
Yes.
And I make us say,
but in the national team, which you are very much aware, and yes, sir, we hear Bibia and Sani, you were free team.
Oh, of course. But there's all the professional footballers Obia be catch us say every good manager will give you a reason why he will not start you in a game.
Of course. Oh, na
Swesala dey abaya. Sala complain.
Na say coach ni Andre Koshia
No, one, Andre was the captain.
Yeah.
Today, the coach feels his junior brother captain team extremely well.
Yes.
Or feel say the players omo bomber the Black Stars no players are omo betimi abwama o many year chin the day today.
And I'm saying say the national team is not a club. Be betimi see between now and then the 6 months in that hole. And it's now World Cup be see gate crashes bamno. He all Lekinson. Samia J was our number 1 when we were going to the 2000. I don't know the Lekinson. Kevin Prince Martin never played for any, and they say, how do we call it? I qualify. One more back, or get crash here. Otoado no cry is a beneficial. Otoado, 2006. Dear qualifier, Ben or boy. Catch them. Una or Ghana has it. Otoado no, your coach. Was a beneficial.
No, Bobby. Say no, Bobby, I'm a team.
But over get crash last hour.
World Cup. Okay.
So to them, football.
But Otoado a ball game for the Black Stars.
No, but
that they did them game for the Black Stars.
No, but Mickey, is the national team for one person?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I mean, can't our baby.
Don't you think the day Ayew time is due? Like a year.
For why I said now, it is not due yet. He still has something to offer Ghanaians. There is something in him I have seen.
And it's at this World Cup.
I say there is something I have seen.
When would then?
The men who were the day Ayew Munu better than the men who were some of the players.
Then.
The commitment level, the energy, power, BBR.
Experience.
BBR.
Okay.
And you see, and the crowd, they say FIFA say how many players they call?
26.
26. Obianka saw the day Ayew kwa. Fanuko started man more 90 minutes. So, me call radio soon can say no baby. Me can baby ada. But make him part of the team. There is something in him. Say 5 minutes, 10 minutes to crowd the giant. We all saw Roger Miller in 1990. He was not part of the team. At a point, Oman Big, Kana Big, in fact, they need Tata. They don't need Roger Miller. It took the decision of the president of Cameroon, Paul Biya, to say, Roger Miller will go to the World Cup. And was signed fiat the torso.
You be BB sa Ghana Hana.
I don't know.
BB sa see a be mama.
Oh, I don't think John Dramani Mahama will do that. Sure. On your President Mahama will not sign a fiat to say the day you WW. He won't do that. And once I did John Dramani on your BIA or interfere on the ministers near WW, he won't do that. He won't do that. Okay. And I'm saying, Paul Biya.
Suggestions.
You see, there are suggestions. There's interference. Who suggests the actual Biya? Who tells such in China? I decide, Kelly, because of me and Mike and Oemia. Something to me for.
But the club no.
I don't want to mention this, but I'm saying January he will sign.
Our mainstream Europe.
Messi Jede Ayew will sign in January. And you 1, and you 2, and you 3 clubs. But he will choose one of them.
Saudi Anna.
Messi he will sign in January. I decide Benjamin Asaro Botimbe.
And has.
It is so people now they want to be more Black Star.
But bedo say the day just imagine okay the day bo nania na firi akwa ne wakasu nya bo nania na alas wakasu nyina e wo nania ma division 1 no epeja pa o.
Now you see the Black Stars no
level
no. We have seen a second division player. No. We have seen a second division player in Ghana who has played for the Black Stars and scored for the Black Stars.
Yeah. Not the World Cup.
No, he has played for the Black Stars and scored in an AFCON qualifier.
Yes,
no, is that not a fact?
It's a fact, but I can't World Cup.
No, I'm saying that. Obi abo second division Black Stars. I go.
Wabo AFCON qualifier.
Yes. Yeah, World Cup. Yeah, Assembly.
What's
your best?
What's a World Cup?
Yes,
what is the World Cup? World Cup,
that's the pinnacle of
exactly. So you need your what? So you need your what?
Football.
You need your what?
Your best.
Your best and what? Experienced players.
Of course.
You need your best and experienced players. Kataya Yekoi. There are only 2 players who had played in the World Cup. That was Jordan and then Dede.
But so we you 10.
Endru 10. Check it.
Pate.
Now I'm going to catch us on Momo
Jordan, Jiku. Salisu.
I know.
Man, the catches are more in a coach.
Coach, you know, we're making it clear. Say, almost and they are almost qualifier.
Coach, Yanko, me no tears and see Yanko bet me and Jimmy Crack.
No. But the coach position, no. Coach position, no.
And then the idea, but the coach needs power.
But coach position, no, Pano. It's not about bringing in new players, not against bringing in new players. In fact, the players that he's against are those that he engaged before. One man, but if a Ghanaian appear baby, see, I be our own friend. Now say we Pino are so Japan, and so we the coach no coin.
We all know, sir. We all know, sir. No, we all know, sir. Coach Otuado and see, and on especially on the DIU, and Mick Ubekaya on Monday, Yakasa and Name try to draw your attention to Otuado. Niya why you be actually say. The DIU and can plan.
Oh yes. And I'm just why then. Who don't say
make a coach in Asamo. Make us Andre Aye baby. Me say coach in Sua Wadanedi. Ne Kasemu enemy be. In fact, he drove to go and see Andre. On one kasa and a far car. Two in the car and the code the deal. Oni ni kodin komun na wie no. The PM buy and say we should move on. I want to move on from you in the national team. Andre disagree with him. But coach in a buy no. One funny disagreement in a home. Bibia why you be actually say he's moved on as a coach from Andre.
If they are more advocating for a baby man,
and you more me
more advocating for no. Say a baby man, I just say Otuado near the Black Stars coach. Simple.
I didn't hear.
Oh yes, because the day is not part of his plans.
And I make sure say, "Onu be cast as am now o cast see no. Oba ko no sabe Felipe Poto as the coach.
Qualify.
Dabio, I have no. Captainship was a problem for him.
But of course, today it is okay.
He's learned from that.
For how long are you going to learn? Sanya be ko World Cup be Manu Susumina so. Oba be catch us say he's learning. Learning bio. Ghanaians are not ready to wait for any learning. You tolerate learning.
Kwesi,
say Cremonica say lie.
Okay,
lie.
Kwesi, Andrea boy no or share Barcelona first goal no. Or share Frankfurt no. Your friend no. Ansgar Naf na ne papa ye Ghana ni.
Naf.
Enti 23-year-old
and now go no Jesse Ada.
Jesse Ada no be too high.
Say form we
most of my mukai. That most of my mukai. That most of my mukai.
No, form no.
Some so to there we say why did team.
Form no there.
It's enough for some.
No, Onumpo there coach na admit say wa hwe no couple of times.
No, but
Onimbo.
It is enough beba. Jedi so beba. I don't have you.
Bebre beba wo de
akola ba bi kura nso wo Sheffield or Sheffield United.
They be on join kakra.
Ba mi ka mo play bi we Finland. Baba Runa. Kwesi. Baba Runa or striker.
Yeah. Jaisa
Mi si bisama so ko ne do Baba Runa.
Me na me si Jaisa. Finland by this time. Train. Why you know.
Na mu dey me administer.
Africana, yeah. Over tina aeroplane mo 18 hours. And no crano, nipa bi etumi di mechi akọ. World Cup eba. Ayeba bebo afifufura ayeba be wure mo yi. Ye bebo no ewa America. And no 7 hours spend na we do America. Nananom Semo pesemu manomo enko America no munko bobra na sike bi emrefia to abane mami uye bebono ewa paso uye bebono ewa desase uye bebono ewa Newtown na upese utuku na yamawa Kenya na wodi usako se udemrefem na ejuma na yedi ase usase bua nipa no ontumi hwa no twina obi foforo so embe ya usimi twe konongo kaya Nintesa, etimeno, uye bebuno, na opesa utukwan, uko Germany, uko America, uko UK, uko France, baby a upese ubeko bia no, ubuamia, misu minya kwenya, misu mebuao.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
I don't think that it is something I'll recommend. We are in a period that we are in austere situation. Say, you need Skakra to build sports infrastructure in Ghana. Then, now you Speniska to transport supporters and people all the way to America. Saskan, 5 multi-purpose parks in some of the communities for me. I believe, say, you will Ghana for be in those areas. Find your own resources. We can facilitate your travel documents. Then you go. And now we should mobilize from the corporates, possibly both private and public. Let's mobilize and give support to the. So the travel and tours are more for business. But if government can team up and get the corporate.
The 35th edition AFCON Ebaso. Behind what for transit countdown and we're doing or they to share. So Group A, Morocco, Mali, Zambia, Comoros. Group B, Misrim, Egypt, South Africa, Angola, Zimbabwe. Group C, Nigeria, Tunisia, Uganda, Tanzania. Group D, Senegal, Democratic Republic of Congo, Benin, Botswana. Group E, Algeria, Burkina Faso, Equatorial Guinea, Sudan. Group F, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Gabon, Mozambique. Opening your see Mozambique. Mozambique. Assemble crash. Okay, Bright Bibia Boko.
Bibia them kama. Bibia them kama.
Okay, remember me.
All right, 2025 AFCON countdown the guso ide eba na 11 days small. Now say we 35th edition now is Nchibiana chele basom now is 21st December 2025 to 18 January 2026. Now say openima da toso adwunu ba kwa fimpini mienu ne adwunu enum ekosi opepon da toso du otwa fimpini mienu. He also now has won the tournament as a coach, lifting the title with Senegal at the 2021 edition. Now, it's a brofu baby. I can in a passion say, Ali season Kwane Obia or a player or boy Afcon be my went man. Just sounds as a coach, and so went man. Name mom or sign about 2021 as a coach ever get trophy and so on. Now, so you'll be at him says way back 2002 no Senegal squad and the likes of Tony Silva, Henry Kamara, Khalilou Fadiga, Lamine Diatta, Papa Bouba Diop, Ella Diop on a poster boy. To Afro to Johnson. Mali out him say yes Senegal Omubobia but in the finals no Ankoe against Cameroon. Now the is significant about Cameroon team say and they technical director admire the Ghana Football Association Wilfred Schaefer papa and a J trophy in the Maya Cameroon now share Senegal for win on penalty shootout 3-2 so honum na 2019 so Amra Ali Usisi obey coach Adama Senegal no Obobia Ankoe against Algeria finals now Algeria for Chemu win by 1-0 Nemum Nyamin Chad 2021 Senegal ball against Egypt out in the penalty shootout no Senegal for to me win 4-2 I say no player don't some buy no Ali Usisi now say as a player no went man you have come from then as a coach in 2019 man Nemum 2021 or J as a coach in so the Senegal say no player didn't come ye pano Ali Usisi
to 98 punto 9 Manchester happy 98.9 Kweku Anza Bright Rainier Hey Rainier kono tra 25 minutes mami o Okay Samana say, I'm free European, most prestigious interclub competition. That is the UEFA Champions League. Young fan come on and fan bro. Now do one who they are calling the bar. Now say Anna week 6 results ni be a call here. Unim say that so a cremo. Our the group face anymore. Now Kairat Amati etnafie ama Olympiacos Pyros. Every Greece ever born a Carabako when Timmy Ante AS Monaco etna Star Louis Day. Ache Galatasaray upon 1-0 Alho Royal Union St. Galois and so etnafie Dincho. I'm Olympic Marseille. I'm born a 3-2 at Mason Greenwood. I'm brace in that particular game. I'm Philip Stadion, PSV Eindhoven. And so Yanshe I'm Atletico Madrid. I'm born a 3-2 at our Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham Hotspur Bobokonom at Slavia Praha. I'm born a 3-0 more Kudus via penalty. Otimi at Watna at Sa Ansona Inter Milan. At na Giuseppe Meazza San Siro. At Tunsa at the Liverpool Bobokonom. Game the banner na Liverpool achichira kanaba ko peo ade ato matrema omonso Tumi Sintim-Koree Dominique Soboslai and enya the only goal of the game 88 minutes mark and atenano etimi akasa elho via penalty and abenwan so in the absence of Mo Salah no okojire etabri bono ade to atenamo elho na yebopene ein slot or manager ade ma Liverpool boboko no and yebisa ne say aye yenim say win way a big win pa ade maw in terms of BBR, but young concentrated on footballing reasons. Saying and a win way, a casa editor Liverpool Bobokonom on a seche, what not a dear who set the threshold of pointer, who here at your Bowramo, our the top 8, you know, at 15 points. In Tenay, almost so young Juma said Uncle Mebiano, almost so Ebetimia Bowram who do our air the top 8 anymore.
Yeah, of course. We were 3 points behind Inter. And apart from that, if you want to end top 8, I think 15 points is the minimum you need. So, the best thing you can do then is win over here, which wasn't easy because they have a very good team, started the season really well. But I think overall a good performance from us.
Now, I'm slot here, my good performance from Liverpool, Bobocon and Dra, including J. Echo at the moment. Now, I'm slot, you be Johnny Mono, and you be son say, and Dra game, no, yet anything. One aspect, you will say a coye pa inside game, no, midfielders, no, and pa, me one, muye papa, o she quayam, omo faso, and also she quayam faso, as supporting defenders now. Now to Musa pa, a coye pa, now as manager, Ujina dug out anymore, also when the son and see. Yes, of course. I know crack. Kokunya can no crack. Midfielders, yeah, dear papa, as supporting defenders.
Yeah, definitely. Although the midfield is always helping the defense a lot, but like you said, I think there was a lot of commitment from the players. Second half, I think we pressed a bit higher and more aggressive than we did in the first half. That had also to do with the changes they've made. So in the first half, we decided to keep a +1 in the back. But in the first half, they made a few changes, so it didn't feel right to do the second half. Still do this because Akanji went a few times all the way into the midfield. So we pressed them higher, but when we were outplayed, all 11 players came behind the ball, trying to make sure we didn't concede. And we were already a few times close, I think, to score, which we didn't. Although, yeah, we did score, but that one was disallowed. And in the end, we got a penalty.
We and Koma Kaka ein slot manager. Edema Liverpool Bobokono at the 2 jar. Na entran Koma Kaka na kwaso wase ne se yes no Salah, no problem. Na se Liverpool for no makonya win back o ma sha se yobe home. Christian Kifu and manager Edema International Milan Bobokono ya bopini ne bisa ne se apene ya GT am no e apena ona se hwe. Nkrankra ehwe ball no Champions League eboy nkrankra ehwe. Na den ye chewin masa minimal contact. Masa contact we kra emunya dimbia. Masa penalty we there. Hey, enya pay.
We're always talking about education. We're always talking about whatever we try to teach people watching this competition, kids watching and trying to become a football player. But yeah, episodes like that, I think during a game is like 20 to every corner kick, to every free kick. I think it's easy, and I think that the VAR system should be more careful when it's calling something like that.
we ane kakra Christian Kivu manager Adema Inter Milan Bokono and so editu ja Ryan Gravenberg midfield amapa Adema Liverpool Bokono ononsi a bopping right after the game and as a coach Ayobia Kasa kakra and the afa game no na dia but to the main room kakra mo sala situation on sankra na mo place mo delay I copy with the situation ono se share no kra ba ko pew eni akoso no de obia won opinion players ni nyina obia won adwen kire e wo ho na mom mo sala de oh madamfo ani bibia nanso obia wadwen a odwen ade fa sansensem no ho na all respect chencheche ade mammo sala ena efempo no Liverpool boboko no but ono de na adwen kire de one hwan koka se comfort call.
I think everyone's dealing in their own way. I think everyone has an opinion about it. I have my own opinion, but I rather keep it for myself. I respect Liverpool, so it's all about the match today, and we are happy with the 3 points, and that's all about.
We anen koma kakra Ryan Gravenberg and so editu ja osimo salance nsem no yan fantu baby na femporo yan enjoy we na yan so yetimi anya elho if say we no ebi ba ya che yie pa elho anen koma kakra no so ekoso a yere unsem ate ama na game ba ko ekoso ewo Giwe Stadium ewo Bergamo no obi anim say Chelsea ebebe tatale obi otimi 10 against 11 ejina the mighty Arsenal nim any omobo draw obi otimi chi football club Barcelona eyen ho adwuma defe de say na game we de ebebe ademamo na so game ne ba na wi Chelsea di kan koto twade kan João Pedro ena to atena no eho Gianluca Escamasa ebete kano Charles di Catalari and so adebako epe so amane ko 2-1 eho Vincenzo Maresca dodo na friend Enzo Maresca ene bisan Enzo Nchonabo na den na okari afa ho no say medwa papa me bo fu if you say game no until say be consider no na yen ye kire kwan yen faso mobo no abane say na mo yen ma basasa.
Well, quite upset because I think we until the goal we conceded, we were quite good. Then after the goal we conceded, we lost a little bit of control of the game. After the 2-1, we had again 2-3 chances to try to score again. But in this moment, it's like this. We need to, as soon as possible, to win the next one.
We anen koma kakra Vincenzo Maresca and so editu ja osina na mo akokwales mo mama kuma embra from next game ne de obesha wa sankunim de no so ebeba kama eho defender mapa in fact ogina chiro obo 9 na sabi moja efiwanu mu eba ye bisa ne say inchoma bedi mu ye disappointed na no say kwakude na apa kire me ye disappointed papa 3 points and you lose the simple sano na osihye Atalanta for no o man pussy threats bia Oman cause problems for our game anymore. And Oman team lose game ne basa.
Yeah, it was obviously we're down, disappointed. That's 3 points lost. I think we were in control in the first half as well. Like they didn't really create anything, didn't really cause us any problems. And it is always important when you're 1-0 coming into the second half. I feel that we need to, the first 10-15 minutes are very important that we don't feel that we need to, the first 10-15 minutes are very important that we don't lose any duels, that we stay in the game and give ourselves the best opportunity. But obviously with the goal they scored, they put us on the back foot, you could see. And yeah, in the second half we didn't really get going, we didn't really have control, I'd say.
We anen koma kakra Trevor Chalopa and so editu ja in the other games no our Allianz Arena no Bayern Munich at Sporting Club Portugal upon academy ensa amomutimi atimu bako eho and dra Bayern Munich esusu gina se cream sa oni akola sebe oni ne kokotobo a ubobi hye nensa ye hye game na sia ana Joshua Kimmich edi kan hye ongo bako adiche Sporting Club Portugal for no and omo back game ne mo Kama ebete kano sek nabri etwatena Leonard Carr yesi wedi vie dunson media minjini sabe mu na de dunson wo hwa borobo ene ni eja masa ebebra eho Jonathan Tah ede kushini no aka wo kama honoma Bayern enso etimi edinkunim eho ewo Spotify Camp Nou no Football Club Barcelona etena vie ache Eintracht Frankfurt boboko no ebo na chimpre academy no amane timu bako eho Ansgar Naf ninji Africana in fact ne papa aya Ghana ni ana ne maame aya German yase ne papa wo no wo ni wi a o je me ni wa wie wahwɛ no ɛwɔ nti Ghana yɛbɛduadua ma hwɛ sɛ ansga naf no yɛnsa bɛtumi aka no na yɛde no akɔ World Cup ɛwɔ Jules Kounde unlikely source ɔno ɛna bɔɔ saa 2 goals no ade ma Barcelona abɔbɔko a ɔmotumi yɛ remontada no ɛhɔ Hansi Data Flick wonim sɛ game no kɔ so no 89th minute ɛna ɔtumi yi abɛmu a yɛfɛ Lamine Yamal ade ne free game no mu Lamine Yamal no wadi yellow card ada wamesi next game nti aba no sɛn ɛna Hansi Data Flick wosan kɔ yi na free mu na Lamine dwa kakra ɛhɔ na yɛbɔ pene Hansi Data Flick ɛne yɛbisa no sɛ o na wokora dɛ na ɛhyɛ okutu pa wotumi kɔ yi poster boy Lamine Yamal ade ne free game no mu ɛna ɔsɛ tiatia na Lamine Yamal di yellow card odi agorɔ wobɛtumi adi red ɛhɔ nanso na ɔsɛ hia fresh legs mogya mono na ɔma bɛgyina game no mu apia ɛde ama basa ne nti ɛna ɔtumi yi Lamine Yamal ɛde ne free game no mu.
I'm always disappointed when I get changed, so it's like that. But he has a yellow card and was 5 minutes to go. We need fresh legs, so this is the reason.
We ane kakra papa Giafana Hansi Data Flick and so attitude na Bemwandra surprisingly about 2 goals in the boa basa. Jules Kounde. Ni ebisa Kounde say hey na Kounde defender and now ukweni mausrana ona sihwe na mu dawo ani mo pa ona mo na nani agye o say hey kwana dawo say no attack spaces no o say no eka game plan ho but okweni mu nyina no no ye cautious say ono ankasa nim say as a defender there o primary duty and say obe defend ho nti okweni mu nyina no create balance between the attack and the defense. Jules Kounde.
Obviously, it's fun. It's fun. I know also that my first job is to defend well, so I always try to keep balance. And there are some games where, you know, when you play a back five, because today they were very low, you have to attack the deep space. So that's what I tried to do, and I had success with the 2 goals. It was part of the plan to attack and to keep to put pressure every time we lost the ball. And I think we managed to do that well, even if we could have scored more goals and also play a little bit better, I think.
So Jules Kounde yatewai o de afa ma ono mo weninji ko bisa arayo atifa so ne onam Israel agin paibo onoma yade won sam ade amount and then the drama no ka say the last group 6 games no bi anso ebetwagu Karabakh e Azerbaijan omne Ajax Amsterdam from Holland 5:45 game no ebetwagu BRL etnafie na omne FC Copenhagen omonso every Denmark e de be so Athletic Club Bilbao ebetna San Mamés Stadium na omne Paris Saint-Germain e de aweda so e Bay Arena no Bayer Leverkusen and Newcastle United and so Edebesha so Societal Sportiva Calcio Napoli Bobokono ebetu kwan ade akọ Portugal na omne SL Benfica and so ade akọ hihya so Club Brugge dodo na friend Club Brugge and Arsenal the Gunners and Edebesha so na no and ya popping Mikel Arteta our manager Adama Arsenal Bobokono and ya bisa say Mikel say Arsenal their Champions League no 5 out of 5 5 out of 5. Now mu remi say we dey manya hagro so ona si derby game na be tough bam. E be tough if you say Club Brugge for no omanya new manager. Na new manager bia no you be a friend new manager syndrome. So ba at the energy fufro eba nti no so the situation a say Arsenal omo deal with.
Have a really tough match against an opponent here that, especially at home, has been very, very good. They have a new manager. A new manager always brings new energy, new ideas. So we have prepared for that as well. And tomorrow we have to show again that that we are right at the top and be better than the opponent to beat them.
We anen koma kaka Mikel Arteta manager Adama Arsenal Bobokono ade tudwa e was Signal Iduna Park no Borussia Dortmund ani Bodo Glimt ade be bani Juve ebetena Allianz Stadium na omne Pafos for anso ade abani na game so takrache na Sari Beka ane Real Madrid Bobokono ane Manchester City ade be hye so our Stadio Santiago yesterday Bernabeu 8 p.m. game na game no ekoso na no ane ya Pep Guardiola or coach and Man City Bobokono and Yebisan say Pep Ocean Madrid situation playing Kamia is team Ajija na okoko chia mo so dabi eno de kwaku men semre wo ho be the be 2 seconds and be answer anya no kre eno de special mo na mo akon na ka say Madrid team na say ho nde hu ni say your mom opinion na mom o say Madrid adwuma no eje the most difficult managerial job o wi ase na o say hwe abrabo ball o the City boy last season no Madrid and the book musa ho come body na si to pa but o say Xabi Alonso no na ye juma kakra be 1.5 to 2 years ne no say abemu an de hey o ye good o gidi pa say obetimi ayere ne ho attend the fortunes of Real Madrid.
Of course, I have sympathy because it was we were together 1 year and a half, 2 years. It was an incredible experience being with him, not just as a manager. So we share many things, families as well. So Barcelona and Madrid are the toughest opponents, the toughest clubs, I would say, to be a manager. The more difficult ones for the pressure, for environment. So last season, I have been sacked 6 months before end of the season. So it's a difficult place, but he knows it. He has been here. He knows the reality. It's a question of winning games. I know they have a lot of absence. I know what happened when you want to build something. Like many players are injured. It happened ourselves last season. So, but of course, he's capable to do it. What require that position, being manager for Madrid.
We Aaron Koma Kaka Pep Guardiola coach at Manchester City Bobo Kono and so added to dra El Honama ya Pratuma so what to become a pa El Ho now Yentin Tomu I want some kitchen him Edia Dencheche our manone now Udim said lay Asna Ebo na Declan Rice out of the game against Club Brugge and FM Pono Leandro Trossard Simon Wamyuni and Yadia Omonso Ebetimi Ejamwesi Akan Ade Ama Asna Bobo Kono na Tiami Nyane say William Saliba no were returning from injury. Memom in 24 chema technical handlers of Arsenal no omu chema yesi abemwana ntimi recover ntem ntenya de ono so ebetimi agiremo asi akan ariama Arsenal bobo kono na enwumrei na Thierry Henry enso de nane to eyabo salance ensem no mo osihye ewiase ayewei hey disagreement ho ebi won ma oni obi nya dwen wati ase ho but ene nche se oni amafi no pejani nyina na kogina bonten boxer ase atetiri mu nkoreba no memfa nkwa bonten enkosi ho na ose ono krampo no wa bra no si akandema Arsenal no oni papa efa na Arsene Wenger enya banta ose owura mu oba sakra no masa oni nkofo me bra nya adwen ho but ene nche se uni obi nya adwen a bra bonten na besi sabe oni amafi ho ene ne nkoma Thierry Henry enso akodi ade afa Mo Salah ho na Virgil van Dijk enso de atodwa se masa nsam na ekoso ne de masa onye ready so beka wan asem asem na ekoso na between Mo Salah and FM for Liverpool bobo no ono de oni hweka ene ne nkoma kakra Virgil van Dijk enso akodi na ntiaminya from Air Gulf News omo report say enei Saudi for na word say Mo Salah de kwa be da ho sa can be 18 months or so on that trigger sa clause no matimi akotabiri Mo Salah and na be piemo out the Saudi Pro League no and then come on also ekoso a yara won sam ete ema na enanwei unim say e unlikely say abemu ayefa ne Kylian Mbappe 98.9 ebe jina game no mo asi ade ama Real Madrid boboko no but so jemo dia na che say two top attackers omunan ehwe pom yepa this season ewo Europe and ekwakoshia Kylian Mbappe this season wabot 30 goals and making 7 assists in 24 games. Erling Haaland and Susina Kan Edema City washed 33 goals in 24 games and making 5 assists into Senenumrei Kylian Mbappe Ejans sign also their cash game no emu beye feye papa. Now this season UEFA Champions League no winning 4 players masa omukra ball heading pass ubetimi aje ede from nsem omuhia 1v1 1v2 1v3 kra omeye ho adwuma Lamine Yamal and leading 18 successful take-ons and why year this season our Champions League no Michael Olise ono so 18 take-ons Leroy Sané esina kan erema Galatasaray ono so 18 take-ons and FM from Jens Peter Houch osina kan erema Bodo Glimt of Norway ono so 18 successful take-ons jare won sem ade amount na unim se Frankfurt ekopiemo was Spotify Camp Nou at the Barca at the game no kwahye so na yes game no kwaso say na fans no Frankfurt fans no madwaw obetimi join live on Facebook na wapo ni akoma yes beer bottles ni ade na flow Camp Nou yes security wall so my nyina Camp Nou so yes nchai Omubuni na honom yehwenim say UEFA and so at the sanction abama entran Frankfurt bobokono na Felipe Coutinho Andra na ne birthday na nika kwa elho o hwe kwan ya fa so celebrate ya na utimu sampa bibia demu kan ɛhɔ nti Coutinho team sa wabɔ nyinaa no ɔma ne family no ɛhyɛ saa jerseys no na utimu sɛ background no so Leo Messi ɛbɔ hɔ ɛna Neymar ɛnso ɛbɔ dodoɔ na bisa sɛ na Messi no ɔyɛ den ɛwɔ akyire hɔ ɔhwɛ Inter Milan jersey ɛhɔ Liverpool Barca ɛna efirem kono Bayern Munich ɛna Liverpool jerseys ni nyinaa ɔmo etimi ɛhyɛ ɛhɔ na Pedri sɛ Masa Jules Kounde second goal no Masa yɛn toms ɔsɛ yɛn toms o na adonim na ɔsɛ yɛn toms na ɔsɛ ɔno akɔ hyia no one corner na waka kyɛn sɛ sɛ wo hyɛ da pass ɔbɛ strike saa ball na bodua ne yɛhwɛ na bravo zon bodua na Guti the prediction about crucial Guti ɔyɛ former Real Madrid player ɔsɛ ɛnɛ ɛyɛ 5-0 nti mo a mo twa ntonto no over 4.5 ɔsɛ ɛbɛto ɛwɔ saa game no mo yɛbɛgyina wei so na yɛde amana ne nsɛm na si ne fem pono Sintim-Koree Chaskele ɛde show no atoa so kama paa ɛde aman Kwesi yenra games ni mu kakra minim say our interest ewo ene all things being equal Kylian Mbappe one akwa ne cry din ni design kwesi striker baba ko ne Haaland edi sie ni ena Arsenal games ni so for anu fame na ye bi 30
Arsenal game in there
club
no, let's not waste time. The real game today Real Madrid and Manchester City, but Real Madrid are not in a good place. Mengini say me Aston the fire of City. Yes.
Bernabeu.
Yes. No. Real Madrid now be with me trauma that Vigo crashing into Bernabeu there. Bernabeu, and I've said it from.
I can promise you, sir, they will score City.
No, score they can score. They will not win. Just scoring is different from winning. Score there they can score.
The street term. If you talk to somebody go score somebody. The measurement trend say they will win against City.
No, they can't win against City. Men will be under that. Real Madrid team, unless those have not watched them, they are a very bad side. It's not this Real Madrid team. Defense can only be okay. Go for second goal no. That I go as pass.
We cross to say pra kan there. Defender the over form kakra edabilita or no surprise.
Messi 40 yarder crossroad pass from Igo as pass. From Igo as pass. Igo as pass. Pass back was split defense. No. Look at how they scored that goal. This team, they cannot stand City.
Okay, Yamfa calls kakre 0551 563 916 0555 657 278. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Morning, Wani.
We are calling for everything.
Kobe meet you.
Now, mana Mr. Mickey on the
Kobe radio set, why Kobe?
Oh, my doing the crowd. I've put it off.
Okay.
Miss Marcos.
I call Suminia.
And now, and maybe a bit for the picking up. And then make. I agree completely with the sports minister said. Taking people supporters to the World Cup is completely misplaced priority. I agree with him because your sports facilities, Mitio. The sports facilities are in a deplorable position now. Why do we take millions of dollars and fly people all the way to the World Cup to support? When the Jamaica committee talked about, we say a Cocoa tournament, we should get Ghanaians and what the host country to support the team. So I don't know why But no say Yanko Dede Ayew. I disagree completely with him. Dede Ayew by this time, please, it's time for us to move on. Dede Ayew was one of my best players back in the days. We agree with it. Why are they? Let's move on. Into Dede Ayew bar, into Belgian captain free Jordan Ayew Diamanana. And I be general captain. Now the second thing is that Dede Ayew the next bench are on pay. Make I last AFCON. Anytime I take them screening, look at his facial expression. I see on pay. So I don't know. Dede Ayew, the next World Cup, it might bring tension in the camp.
Okay,
because I know the way Dede Ayew is.
Okay.
And third, the last, part show. No, Kase, Otuado, the next Yamfana, Yamfana, Mpacho, Akwesi Apia have shown over the years. So Bianco, Ghana versus Germany 2014 World Cup. It was splendid. Bianco,
my dear. Kobe. Hello?
Crucial.
Yes, I want
Melede Shema, I got happy with them credit from Katama.
Simoyanko.
My media, maybe I'm a casa to other beer. Matrama. Yeah. Because Osha, coaches are or coaching blaster. Say a kita, Goni coach, here 3 years no more money. Say a kita, local coaches to have your money. It's me what up with saying a say uncle, Nankoya de pa, not players no more monte or more Bama blaster there, and the Emma Otuado on Ghana. So the cockra on Kokebi. Now, yes, Bruni coach. Mr. Odmo Kakao has prayer no. Now, Obi by a cassette, a prayer banner, or no happy FM. Say, oh, yeah, you must 3 months and I am Janica Bandiana. It is a prayer no matter how so I shall go. The house in himself prayer no on Yabia, and your Muka's own Yabia.
Yeah, tear me. Prince, or here, Juma 1 month, crown away to Janica. Obejayako 1 month.
Thank you. It's a dating of Juma 3 months. Now I'm Tianica. Now I'm Pata Tianica. Now I'm Tianica. Then I'm in the baby.
Okay, over from Rahelo.
No, that's so much.
Yeah, okay.
Medase. Una one cry. What's in the Candia?
No, yeah.
The body, I say. And the Kaja is a composer or Chenny Pa. One of the Ghana for Spec World Cup. The portable toast. Crucia. Pacho Micro.
Iowa.
Kaja is a Chenny Pa. Yabasreno. All due respect. Sa agenda now, Masati Puzino. Omunya Sadiano. Ghana, ya qualify. Uja Grupa. Ya Quadama. And Bayra Abrado. And Yakwada, and Yakoni Yakudi. What you say? Tell me the day you how many wake up Wako? About 3 or 4 and Wako. To say the day you want a first wake up where I didn't see. Tebesa agenda now. Mickey, Media 5 pa. But agenda will put you there. Catch us and for Kumakra. And I also support us to this one now. Minister, a say, way Ababakana. I think that wake up one of my supporters. Uncle. We can't be supporters here. The idiot. In next time, Ghana, one and 1 3. If you see, you'll be out to know. Tis a ultra offense, a 4 year idea because welcome, state you idea. And the supporters now, and the supporters, they are qualified that in there. What are the supporters in Wiya? Come on, transit. They will qualify you and the supporters in Wiya. And there's a agenda now for people to attend there. And fire, ever say, John Danima. Yes, I'm on everybody. Now we know they offer supporters, and supporters, yes, you win.
Okay, good. Young Fawins way. Hello?
Yeah, appreciate it.
Hey, yo, Winnie.
But if I'm just Santo.
Justice Yankwe.
But your name is voice now, boy. First Muslim. I said, no, I come from now, boy. See, but we will be an order so the supporters and the YouTube. Now, yeah, who you now also folk you go wake up and live in Canada. That's a middle or so they are on Timon. But who says them are not catching it? That wake up, you come a Ghana for a couple of years, you might have best. No more 24-hour economy, no more. If I back on the record,
No, we don't be my anti ready opportunity. Yes, come. A giant car. And you do breakthrough.
NTA. I'm for visa ne World Cup we and replace the 24-hour economy. Oh.
Maybe I don't be I have No.
Asempani. Hello.
Yeah, Kelly.
Why ni?
Tumi Sintim-Koree one Kelly.
Ajana yonkwe.
Last 2022, Ubisha, Minia Prince, Mikoka Airport, Masasa Mikibae, and Kazi. Number by Abba, you didn't make it as in answer the editing for. He's my comrade. It is hard to know who's not ready for. No, you should stop it. You can't put a book. And now I'm going to can you should come down, you should stop that agenda. You have to support the matter. This is our time. Supporters have to go. Food soldiers have to go. The New Year students can be nobody is going on the ticket of government. Yes. That's really idea.
Okay, from Bra. Oh, hello.
Chris,
yes, what about what about
okay.
What Freddy Dada? Yeah, friend Bassa. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, Awani.
Where phobia?
Mitio Minia.
Mickey coming one, phobia and call. You pay your money. Money, I say, your money, you move at all. Let's check your money. So your money,
Enti wo akonya ba na yese kwa wonko.
Akonya ba ye disika na eko. Sika ni ho dia mata ye basically see your man no.
Okay.
Ide ni wo ma ye unchi ewu.
Okay.
Bi nye do ni ndi.
Okay.
I don't have to go any.
Okay. Okay. Hello.
Hey, Asu.
Nana, remember you go from live yaw. Remember you start yaw.
Huh?
Remember you go from live yaw.
I know say be bia bokodi.
Aye, but still I know. Me hwe ni ye kakra.
Era ni yago
me hwe ni kakra yi answer. Why vinia?
Oh, Davi. I know no makana no be bia yiku.
Nana, remember you me into film bi amba o.
Mate. Me come ni mana.
Time aso.
Ampa tamaso. Yes, can unim. Make it chance me pon abaso. Unim. National team no Ghana fo nyina dia no bia dia. Kele ukra o ye fit kula na obetimi abo. Me say me ye fit abetimi abo. National team no say the day you ye fit ya. It's not make us England cap on your cobo, a cap on your color. Was it any England or group? Would I want her?
Yeah, hello? Yeah. Ah, Razak, Kosawati. Yay! Yeah, Unia.
1 minute. In fact, Mickey Charles never said, my buy fast supporters.
One Casada.
So we have to clear the air. In my food soldiers, you know. Mickey Charles never said that. My buying passport. In fact, he never said that.
Are you the spokesperson of Mickey Charles?
No, but say once we are here on the show and we buy a show, so there, yeah, man, for representing what he said.
Now, me madu do
Continue. Yeah, misrepresent what he said. He never said that. My buying for supporters. He never said that. He said, me clarify.
Okay, that's fine. Now, the Edru so a kron